Tyler Ramos.
Here we go, yeah. At the top of the class on a roll, hey. And it's time to run it up, yeah, you know, yeah. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, yeah. On a roll, here we go, here we go. Here we go. Here we go, yeah. At the top of the class on a roll, hey. And it's time to run it up, yeah, you know, yeah. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, yeah. On a roll, here we go, here we go.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Frankie Candles live stream every single weekday right here at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys, but I don't know what just happened. I don't know. I had to reconnect. I don't even know what happened. I had to change a setting. That's never happened before. So I just threw the waiting room back up. We had to do it all over. But what is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you guys for tuning in tonight on this lovely Hump Day live stream with Frankie Candles at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Real quick, guys, shout out to Ross Reynolds. Dude, you just made me laugh out loud. As soon as that whole little technical difficulty happened, I looked at chat. Everyone's laughing at me, and Ross Reynolds goes, "Nice start, lol." Shout out to Ross. Bro, I don't know why I thought that was so funny, but I just read that and was cracking up. Absolutely wrecked on the intro, guys. But thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys have me absolutely dying at chat. You guys are absolutely hilarious. Guys, chat was already popping by the time I popped in here. I opened up YouTube, pulled it up, and boom, you guys were already chatting. I see all those green names. Shout out to everybody who signed up for a membership. Welcome to the muscle. Welcome to the good fellas, the wise guys, the hitmen. Whatever you got, shout out to you guys. I appreciate you so much for tuning in. And oh boy, who was in the live stream last night, guys? Throw a 1 in chat. No. Throw a bagel in chat if you guys were in the live stream last night when we were looking at that 4-hour money flow, saying, hey, if this money flow comes up with the accompanying of that green dot on the daily, could get pretty exciting. And here we are with this massive pump to the upside, guys. Creeping up, we came right up to our value area high, which was that target we were looking at. Actually, like the highest target we were looking at. I didn't think, listen, we thought we were going to get up there, but I'll be 100% honest with you guys. I did not think it was going to happen that fast. I did not think it was going to be this massive rip with a teleportation to that $23,300 level, but we absolutely ripped, absolutely teleported to that level, and then, all right, let's go. A lot of people in the chat yesterday, but yeah, and we're going to touch on a lot of this stuff, guys, because the reason being is because there were a lot of things on the actual charts yesterday that was indicating that this move up was on the way. So I just want to go over that so you guys can be ready to see this next time it pops up, even without my help. So shout out to you guys. With all that being said, guys, before WTBS, with all that being said, yeah, shout out to, oh no, Hannah King is back at it again with the gifting of memberships. Shout out to Hannah King. Hannah King, I really do appreciate all the love you're showing recently. Shout out to Hannah King, gifting some more memberships. Let's go. Shout out to the CandleMafia. But guys, before we jump into this price action, which is very exciting at the moment, so I don't want to waste too much time, but while we're waiting for that, before we jump into that, let's Indiana Candles with the 5 gifted memberships. Let's go. Shout out to Indiana Candles, showing that love a lot lately as well. Shout out to you. I know, I know Crypto Billy gifted like 70 memberships or something like that. Absolutely crazy. The most generous community on planet Earth, the CandleMafia. Shout out to you guys. But before we, so it starts again. Shout out to Anthony Soprano. Guys, go show some respect to Tony in the chat. Yeah, it's starting again. Yesterday's live stream in the chat was absolute chaos with people just throwing memberships all over the place. Absolutely hilarious. Shout out to you guys. But before we jump into this crazy price action, guys, as we are getting this big move up, let's go ahead and say what is up to the CandleMafia. And guys, shout out to who saw the morning market update today. If you saw that morning market update, let me know in the chat. If you guys are digging those morning updates, let me know, because if you guys are liking those, those little morning updates right before Ben's live stream, I figured it'd be a good time to do it, just because you get a little morning sauce, and then I go update Ben's, the Bit Squad. I'll go update the Bit Squad on Ben's live stream, and then oh my God, Hannah King and Billy both donated 70 memberships. You guys are crazy. Thank you so much, guys. I really do appreciate that. But I figured in the morning, you guys get a little morning sauce. Then I go on Ben's stream, and I'm sure there's a lot of people in the Bit Squad. I know a lot of you guys likely came from the Bit Squad. I'm sure, the people who do, vibe with Frankie Candles and want to learn more, I feel like it's a good thing for me to be like, hey, guys, I only have, 5 minutes on the show. It's just a little bit of a segment, so I don't really have all the time in the world. If you guys want to know more about what I'm looking at, check the morning update that I just posted. I don't know if I'm going to do one every day, at least at this point. We're going to start adding more and more content, as we told you guys. Soon as Tony D starts full-time, we're going to try to get some more content out. So today we had the morning market update. We have the pre-recorded trade recap video, guys. Also, let me know what you guys think about that. Little bit of a different style video where we go over a trade that we actually took, and I kind of talk to you guys and walk you through kind of my mindset, seeing the trade, looking for the setup, and then looking for specific confluences, stuff like that. Just walk you through what actually made us take the trade. So if you guys like that, let me Let me know in the comments, guys. Please, if there's any videos that you give feedback on, please give it on that morning update and the trade recap video, because that's some content that I think we're going to start adding more often. And if you guys like it, I will definitely keep doing it. So before we jump in, guys, now let's finally say what's up to the CandleMafia. Who do we got in chat today? Absolutely going nuts today. Shout out to Tony Mart. He says, yo, what is going on, bro? Thank you for being here. Arrow2. Or Air 2, what is going on? Air 252, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Vincent, what is going on? Jessica, shout out to Jessica, our resident female CandleMafia member. James C, what is going on? Hey, yo, thanks for the gift. Let's go. Shout out to James C. You can thank Crypto Billy or Hannah King for that one. Shout out to both of them. Shout out to Jose, what is going on? Can I get a membership thrown my way? Apparently, it is random. I've heard that you just buy the memberships and it randomly gives them to people in chat. So, hey, if they keep giving away, you just might wind up with one. CS Aolite, I don't know how to, I'm probably butchering that name. I apologize. They say flick, lick, and kick that like button. Guys, don't forget to smash that like button. Every 100 likes we get, you guys get a spin on the wheel of pain and pleasure, where you guys will all get a chance to win some free crypto, maybe a signed copy of Ben's new book, Catching Up to Crypto, or maybe we'll give away some CandleMafia merch. We'll have to see what happens. Guys, 840 viewers right now. If we hit 850 likes, I'll spin that wheel 20 times to get this giveaway juiced up this week. Shout out to you guys. Wendell, what is going on? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you, bro. Connie, hey, what's going on? Connie Reynolds, throwing that thumbs up. Let's get it. Shout out to Dave Digital. Ginger, what is going on? Ginger Pickett, thank you for being here. Saw the update. Let's go. Shout out to Ginger. Hope you liked it. Shout out to Dave Digital, says $239. Not 100% sure exactly what that $239 represents, but shout out to Dave Digital, one of our biggest supporters. I love you, bro. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Zakir, what is going on? Karen, what is up? Karen Dale says, love the morning updates. Let's go. I saw it and loved it. Okay, let's go. Shout out to you guys. T Dollars says, not to be confused with Ty Dolla Sign. We're talking about T Dollars. Shout out to you, man. It says, Hannah King, thank you so much. This community is amazing. T Dollars, absolutely. Welcome to the Mafia. Jonathan Schaefer, what is going on, bro? We will talk about that hidden daily bull div that Jonathan Schaefer was talking about yesterday in just a second. I can already hear the new viewers going, wow, this guy sounds like an auctioneer. Shout out to you guys. Let's get a couple more people in here. Crypto Pioneer, what is going on? Says, go Frankie, loved watching these recently. Shout out to Crypto Pioneer. Hey, you stick around long enough, you might just wind up with a membership. Let's go. Shout out to you. Don Manning, what is going on? Vincent, shout out to you, brother. And we got those custom emojis running. Let's go, baby. Got my book and all the extras. Thank you so much. Shout out to Brad Guydell. Yeah, guys. Sent out a bunch more books today, and I got 3 books or 4 books that people asked me to sign. And I was like, hey, I feel like weird signing a book I really didn't write and didn't have anything to do with writing. But they wanted it signed, and I was like, hey, you don't have to argue too much with me. Any chance I get to give somebody an autograph, I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it, guys. Shout out to the CandleMafia. Chemistry, bro. I see you, bro. Thank you for being here. Shout out to Jiren. Shout out to Nomad Dad. Will, I almost said Metabice. I'm sure Metabice is in here somewhere, but I didn't see his chat, so I don't know why I said that. Shout out to Trippy. Shout out to Crypto Degen. The Golden Jet. What is up? Dennis. G-Off. What is going on? You guys are crazy. Shout out to Jessica and Zakir. Juan, what is up? Chemistry, bro, said, I swear I'm so unlucky. Okay, Kembro, we're going to flip that around for you, bro. And Hannah King with another 5 gifted memberships. You guys are crazy. Hannah, I gotta meet you one day, Hannah. You're just throwing the money around like it's nothing. Joe, shout out to Joe. He says, can you look at the 6 and 12-hour BTC candle gap? Yes, we can take a look at that for sure for you. Shout out to Joe. Thank you for that super chat. And with all that being said, guys, one last thing before we jump into the charts. We're gonna jump in right now. But real quick, guys, the chart emoji, the stock emoji, I guess it is. I don't know how you actually get it to pop up, but it's a little line going up on a graph and a little line going down on the graph. Why are the colors inverted? Why is it going up with red and going down with blue or green or whatever? It absolutely lights me on fire. Anyway, shout out to you guys. Let's go ahead and without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into those charts. So here we are. Let's see. I'm so unlucky in a short. Shout out to Cypress. That's okay. You're not going to win them all, bro. Don't you worry. Oh, my God. Chat is going insane. Okay, 950 people in here, guys. Don't forget that like button. And now, let's go ahead and take a look at Bitcoin as we are getting some wild moves here. Let's pull up our actual chart that we want to look at. Go ahead and hide the let's see. Shout out to Ross Reynolds. Shout out to, did Did I just shout out Ross? Was Ross the one that made me laugh? Shout out to Ross Reynolds. I appreciate you, bro. He said, new premium user, need a bigger bag. Love your he said, love junior content. I assume that meant your content. Hey, Ross, welcome to the premium, bro. Shout out to you. Thank you for being here. Shout out to Alex O. What is going on, bro? Thank you for being here. Shout out to Livu. I'm getting sucked back into chat. Let's get back to the charts. Thank you for that super chat. Alex, thank you for being here, bro. Tyler, I see you. Dark Crash. I'm not drinking water, but I am drinking that Aztecian cactus moss water. Let's get it. Now let's see what is going on with, oh my God, Hannah King, shout out to you so much. Thank you so much. They say memberships are all given out for this stream. More tomorrow. I think Hannah King might be crushing it with the trades or something. Let's go. Hannah, I really do appreciate it more than you know. Thank you so much. I know the CandleMafia is thanking you as well. But, guys, let's take a look here. Now, what is going on? So, obviously getting that big move to the upside, yeah, like wow, right? Big move. So first off, guys, let's start on the higher time frames, and then I want to go over what we were looking at on yesterday's stream that was basically indicating that it was likely to get this move up. And then I want to talk about kind of the key levels that we're watching and where we are expected to go in the short term and the medium term. So let's go ahead and jump into it. On the weekly time frame, as you guys know, we are feeling more bullish in the longer term because of our higher high on the weekly time frame, or the higher time frames. Just looking at the weekly right now, this does give us bullish market structure. So the fact that we have done this on such a high time frame does make me lean more bullish in the long term. And I've been covering this a lot lately, so I'm not going to spend much time on it. But market structure is bullish on the weekly. Until that gets invalidated, that is basically where I will flip bearish longer term. So there you go, right? 6-day VWAP still rolling to the downside, guys. This is something you don't want to forget. Now, we could easily get a pump. Right? Obviously, we are getting a pump right now. But you can see these higher daily time frames, they don't really react much as far as the indicators go. Your VWAP's not coming up like crazy. But we could easily get a little bit of support on the zero line, have this VWAP come back up, but what you have to realize is that this is still cooling off. I know this pump is fun. I know it's exciting, and I'm not saying that it's over or gonna dump from here. I'm just saying we have to at least notice that the higher time frames are starting to roll over with the VWAP, right? Because that could indicate our next pullback, right? Even if we come up and make higher highs, which I guess we technically did, but it could indicate the next pullback. Even if we come up to 25K, 26K, these red dots on the higher time frames could be the next indication for our next pullback, even if we're going to go up to 30K, right? Okay, now coming in here, 5-day red dot confirmed. But we're getting a little bit of a VWAP flip here, guys. We're getting a little bit of a VWAP flip. You could see, I'll make this a little bigger. You could see we came down. We finally confirmed that red dot on the 5-day, which would be more bearish, right? But we're getting that VWAP flip, printing a green dot immediately after that red dot. If this confirms, guys, if this VWAP flip confirms, that's a pretty bullish sign. Right, in my opinion, right? This is showing me that the bears tried to push it down, and then the bulls were like, nope, flip it back to the upside, because, you get that red dot confirmed. Usually that's when it starts to play out, but it didn't even get a chance to speak. It confirmed, and it was like, okay, I'm going to dump, and then it just got stepped on by the bulls. And now that green dot is printing. So if this confirms, right, this could easily go away. So understand that, guys. We could wake up tomorrow, right? We could see this confirm or not confirm, right? We can see the red dot is confirmed, and then this green dot is just printing, right? So we can wake up tomorrow. If we maybe we get a big dump. I'm not saying I'm expecting that, but for instance, if we did get a big dump yesterday, you could see this green dot disappear. I know this might be common knowledge for most people, but anybody new, just understand you would want to wait for another candle to print to lock that green dot in. But as of right now, this is looking pretty good. This is a good sign for the bulls, right? And moving on to your 4-day. 4-day red dot is confirmed. No VWAP flip just yet. And as you guys know, this 4-day money flow is really what we were looking at. This is dope. First time watching on the flat screen. Super huge Frankie in 4K. Shout out to Satoshi Glakamoto. What's up, bro? Look at me. Hey, look at me. How big are we talking? Are we talking like 50-inch, 60-inch, 70-inch? You got a projector? Hey, Satoshi. What's up, bro? Look at me. I'm on TV. Shout out to Satoshi Glakamoto. I don't know why I'm like this, guys. But you guys will know this money flow is what I'm looking at for the most part. One of the main things I'm looking at to kind of gauge if this pump is going to be a real pump, right? As you guys, and I mean this pump as in the pump all the way from the bottom here, right? And it is proving itself to be a pretty legitimate pump, right? This is, this is not just a random pump and dump here, right? This is a pump, healthy consolidation or healthy retracement, and now an extended continuation of that bullish momentum. This is looking pretty good, guys. Not going to lie. Go full screen. Boom, Satoshi. Now I'm huge. Now I'm huge, Satoshi. Let's go. Shout out to Satoshi Glakamoto. All 60 inches of Frankie Candles here. This might be too close. You can see all my imperfections. But anyway, taking a look at here. This money flow, right? We had this money flow still coming up, right? So this was kind of, with this VWAP coming down, was one of those things I was looking at, right? Maybe we get the confirmed red dot, right? And if this money flow started rolling out, that is where I would have maybe thought it would be more likely that this was a short-term rally where we were going to come up into the green for a little bit and then rip right back down into the red, resulting in this tiny little bear market rally with another dump. However, because this money flow is holding up, I am feeling pretty good about this pump, as I've been talking about, right? The higher time frames look bullish. This money flow looks bullish. And I do think there is a good possibility of getting a continuation to the upside and eventually, potentially, that could be a t-shirt, eventually, potentially, make it all the way up through this low volume gap, guys, with the higher end targets, right? Excuse me. You could see that our next target really is going to be in that 25K level, really to retest these highs that we made back here in August. This is kind of back to what we were talking about last time we pumped before we started correcting. You could see this is going to be basically our next target, and we'll look at these targets in a second, but 25K-ish is going to be the next major target to the upside. And then at that moment, guys, if we start breaking that 25K level, essentially, we will be breaking into that low volume gap. And again, this is what we were talking about a couple weeks ago when we were still pumping and not really getting, a retracement. We were looking for a potential move through this low volume gap up to revisit this area of consolidation at between 28 to 30K, right? So this is still in the cards here, guys. But, again, 4-day red dot confirmed. Little retracement. Now that VWAP's coming back up. Looks like it wants to continue to the upside. Looking pretty good to me. Shout out to Hannah King. Thank you for that $10 super chat. I really do appreciate you so much showing all this love. Says bullish on the CandleMafia. Hannah, the CandleMafia is bullish on you, Hannah. Let's go. Shout out to Hannah. Let's get it. The chart is so much easier to see. Let's go, Satoshi. You're not going to miss any divergences on that screen. That's for sure. But continuing on, taking a look here, guys, again, with that VWAP coming back up, that is looking like a potential continuation. But looking at that 3-day VWAP coming back up, no green dot just yet, but we're looking for it, right? 2 days looks like if we continue this movement to the upside, looks like that 3-day is looking for the green dot, looking to print in about 3 days if this pump continues, right? And then taking a look at your 2-day VWAP coming back up there too, looking for the green dot as well. Actually, it is pretty interesting that we're not getting the 2, 3, or 4-day green dots, but we have the 5-day green dot. That is interesting. Also, money flow in your 5-day is starting to curve back to the upside. 4-day is obviously in the green. 3-day was coming out, right? The 3-day was a little alarming yesterday or the day before. Whenever we were looking at this, that was pretty alarming, but now we're starting to come back up. And speaking of money flow, getting another bump to the upside, oh my God. 50 Shades of Grey. Shout out to Dark Crash. That 50 Shades of Grey got nothing on 60 inches of Frankie Candles. Let's go. Shout out to Dark Crash. But money flow coming back up. And speaking of money flow coming back up, guys, taking a look at the daily, right? This is what we were looking at yesterday. Now, this is where, I kind of want to talk about what we were looking at yesterday that was indicating that we were going to get a continuation up. Now, you guys will know we were looking at that money flow on the daily starting to get a ride back up. Now, if you don't remember this, maybe this will spark your memory a little bit. We saw money flow coming up, but I was saying, hey, you do want to be careful that you don't get money flow coming up just to make a lower high and continue flowing to the downside. But our money flow is coming back up. We do have that green dot printing right here in all of its glory. And one of the main things we were looking at here, guys, yesterday was we were talking about the 4-hour, right? And we were kind of talking about how we were in this range right up here. We were looking for that breakdown to fall into this low volume gap. We fell into the low volume gap as expected. We got that quick move down as expected in these low volume gaps. We came down to retest the highs of this previous area of consolidation right here, one of those main levels we were looking at. And we came down, we tapped it once, we tapped it twice. We put in a bullish divergence on your 4-hour time frame. You have your low here, your higher low here, and then you have your low and your lower low on price, giving you that 4-hour bullish divergence. But not only that, guys, we also had money flow coming up. And this is what we were talking about yesterday. When you have a bullish divergence on something like the 4-hour, this is typically a pretty bullish sign, and these typically do play out in some way, right? They typically give you at least something. But when you have a 4-hour bull div with money flow coming out, it can make the move a lot more reliable / a little more powerful, right? And this is what we were talking about. You have the confirmed bull div, right? Confirmed on this candle here on the 13th. And then as we were looking at this yesterday, we were looking at this saying, hey, 4-hour bull div is confirmed, right? That's typically a pretty good bottom marker, at least a local bottom marker, right? And now we're starting to see money flow continue to the upside. And we were saying, if this money flow continues to the upside and we get that daily green dot, which we would have seen print on the live stream yesterday, but we had to end early because, love and hearts and Valentine's Day, right? But we were saying if we get this money flow to continue to the upside and potentially cross into the green with the addition of that green dot printing on the daily candle close, this would likely be the case for our next move up. And just in general, that daily green dot was kind of what I was leaning on to expect that next move up, next move to the higher prices anyway. But again, with that money flow on the 4-hour that we were looking at yesterday was really, really making it feel pretty good, right? And then what happened? Boom. Money flow came up. We got that crossover into the green and an absolute teleportation, guys. Absolute teleportation. Now coming down, I do want to take a look at some of these levels. We're going to have to make some new levels here to take a look at here. But just covering what we were looking at yesterday, guys, you will know where were we? We were, I don't remember if yesterday, what time is this at? This was at 7 a.m. What was yesterday? No, yesterday was, where were we yesterday during the stream? Let's see, the 14th at about, so we were like right about here. During yesterday's live stream, and we were saying, hey, listen, if we break this level, we're probably going to get a quick move up to that value area low, which would be a very key level to watch. Not only would it be a good place to look for some potential shorts if you get the confirmations, which, I mean, even if you didn't check and we got confirmations, you could probably guess there was not many confirmations to get a rejection off of this level. But that wasn't the only reason, right? We were also looking at this. Level for another reason, right? It was the value area low of our previous range that we traded in, making it a very key level to get past. Now, again, it could have potentially been a very, very key level of resistance to look for shorts, but we were talking about if we did not get the rejection or the bearish confirmations to look for a short, what we would be looking for and why it was important to be watching this level was because it was very, very likely that if we break above this level, which is the previous value area low of this range that we traded in the past, right? Old value area low. If we break up and we flip this to support, I was going to get the clip. I was going to get the clip and play it, but I ran out of time. But if you were here yesterday, you will know we were saying if you get above that value area high, look to come down, test the value area low as support. I think I just said value area high. This is a value area low, just to be clear. If we get a breakthrough here and we hold that value area low as support, this is where it will be more likely for us to get a move up to the value area high of the range, coming in at $23,300. And if you come down to the lower time frames, I know it didn't really seem like it, but you come to these lower time frames, what happened, right? We shot right up from that value area low all the way up, bounced our head on that POC as expected. We came up, boom, rejected, came back down, boom, rejected, and then we finally got above that POC and made that run for the value area high where we popped up above it, tapped it a couple times as support, and now we are launching out of the value area, and we have continued up all the way to $24,300. Absolutely insane. But guys, if this teaches you anything, or if you take anything away from this stream, guys, take the value area sauce, the volume profile sauce. We knew yesterday on the stream, you get above that VAL, hold it as support. It's likely to come up to that value area high. We hung out there for like 2 seconds before absolutely busting and, ripping way higher. So that is, I think there is a real teachable moment here, guys, especially with the 4-hour divergence with money flow coming up, giving us that strong move up. I'm really glad that I harped on that yesterday, that the 4-hour that the divergences with money flow coming up makes it very strong, especially with that green dot, because it played out beautifully, and it's a pretty reliable strategy. To be 100% honest with you, that strategy hits very hard, very often, right? Another thing we were looking at, guys, just to kind of help you guys be able to see this stuff before it happens, another thing we were looking at was that 10-hour bullish divergence. Shout out to the live stream yesterday again. We only went for an hour, but we looked at a lot of really good stuff. 10-hour bullish divergence, you could see your lower lows into our key level of support with your higher lows on your momentum waves. And then you get that boom, you get that big move up. And we are now, this is another thing we were looking at to see continued bullish momentum, was this money flow crossover back into the green, which we have now gotten. Almost all of the bullish signals that we were looking for yesterday and hoping for this move up have happened, and it has given us all our hopes and dreams as far as price movement goes. So now the question lies, what is gonna happen next? Are we going to continue ripping? Are we going to absolutely get wrecked to the downside? And let's go ahead and break that down. So, again, guys, let me go ahead and pull a fib here real quick. Get ready, guys. We're pulling fibs. All right, here we go. Let's pull a fib. I'm actually going to pull it from this little, I know you guys can't see it. I've pulled this fib a million times, so I'll show you where I'm pulling it from in a second. But we're going to go all the way to the lows of the lows right there. And then I am just pulling it from this little green wick right here, right? This little green wick right here. So, bada boom, right? Moving it over. Here we go, right? So we are, as of right now, guys, hitting this, I don't know if you'd call this a local golden pocket or a macro golden pocket, but we're coming up right against this golden pocket. Now, if we flip this to support, guys, the next likely stop is going to be our 786 fib level right here, coming in that 25K level, right? Actually, what I want to do here is let me go ahead and switch to this chart real quick. And there we go. This is much better, right? So we have our 786 up there, but not only that, we also have this spider line. This spider line is probably going to be the first level of resistance that you encounter, and this is coming in just shy of 25K, coming in at about $24,918. So if this pump does continue, and we do continue to get this move up, flip this to support, we could get a move up, looking for a reaction off of that spider line. If we get above that spider line, maybe we go boom, boom, flip it to support. We do have that 786, and that is coming in at about $25,512. And you could see if we're able to get past that 786, this 786 might be the exact level that we need to crack, that and this spider line. If we crack these levels, guys, this is where we potentially could break into this low volume gap to get that quick, violent teleportation up to that 30K level to get in, to basically trade again in that area of balance of this previous area of consolidation, right? So I'm going to take that off the chart before the chat goes crazy. I know you guys like when I draw funny things on the chart unintentionally. You know, sometimes they look like, something like one of those drawings that you draw when you're in school, when you're a kid, and joking around with your friends. Didn't everybody do that? I don't know. Anyway, hang on. I think I just missed a couple of super chats. Let me just get those really, really quickly. Let's see. Shout out to Tony D. Said, Frankie Candles, just an FYI, at Max is Max. Like, Max? Like, the Max? I don't know what to call him. Shout out to Max. I think I know. I don't want to dox his full name on here. But shout out to Max. If you're the Max I think you are. What's up, bro? I miss you. Max is a fellow New Yorker. If Tony's talking about the same person I'm talking about. Shout out to Max. I love you, bro. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. But let's see. BullishSauce.eth said, let's go to 30K, please. Well, hey, that's funny. We were just talking about how we could get to 30K. So shout out to you, Bullish Sauce. There's your bullish sauce. Bada boom. Let's get it. Shout out to you, man. I like your name, by the way. I like your name. Crypto Billy with the 20 gifted memberships. Dude, somebody call the cops on Billy. I think we really need to call the FBI. We have to call the FBI on Billy. We love you, Billy. You have no idea how much we appreciate you. But dang, bro. We gotta do something about this. We can't be having you dump all these free membership or all this money on these free memberships. You help us out so much. I feel like I should be giving you free memberships. But shout out to Crypto Billy. He does it for the CandleMafia. He loves you guys. So shout out to you, man. I really do appreciate it. And Hannah King, 20 more gifted memberships. Absolutely insane. Hannah, I thought we were good until tomorrow. Shout out to Hannah King just dropping another 20. What happened? Is it the trades? Is everybody crushing these trades? Let's get it. Shout out to Lucho. Welcome to the muscle, my brother. Shout out to you, man. Let's see. Yeah, Tony D. She gets an error jersey too. Limited edition. Hey, let's go. The Godfather in chat. Billy is the best. Yeah, everybody. What a team. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go. Billy's. Let's go. Thank you, Hannah and Billy. Hannah and Billy are top. All our mods are top Gs. And Hannah, you're included in that. You're top G too. Let's go. Let's see. 8K Crypto said, man, I would love these memberships. Let's go. Shout out to 8K. Connor in the house. Let's get it. Netware. What is going on? Says, making it rain. Let's go. You guys are crazy. Actually, yo, chat, 1,400 viewers. I didn't even realize that. Welcome to the Frankie Candles live stream. I'm getting stage fright now, guys. I've never been in front of this many people. I'm just kidding. Let's jump back into the charts. CandleMafia going nuts in chat. Don't forget to smash that like button, guys. Every 100 likes we get, you get a spin on the Wheel of Pain and Pleasure, where you can win free books, free signed copies of Benzu Book Collecting to Crypto, merch, like this hat, potentially, and free bags of crypto, usually Cardano, usually ADA, Algo, or XRP. But shout out to everybody viewing right now. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We're chilling here every day at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, doing 2 hours of TA. And, hey, we're not right 100% of the time, but, I mean, we did see this coming yesterday if you're in the live stream, so let's get it. But let's go ahead and jump right back in here, guys. Again, the next levels to the upside are going to be, I'm going to draw this out as a little bit of a box, and I'm going to go ahead and take these highs into consideration as well. So from that 786, right, and then I'm actually going to go ahead and do this, come right down to that spider line, and then I'm actually going to zoom in here. And I'm actually going to bring this down to the body of these candles right here. And I'm actually going to switch this over to the daily. There we go, right? I'm going to bring this right down to the body of that daily candle right here. And there you go. So, yeah, so that's kind of close to where we rejected off of. But these are really the major levels that I'm looking at, guys. You know, that spider line, again, at about $24,900 is going to be your first level that you'll really start banging your head against. If you flip that, look up to the 786. And, again, if we break that 786, guys, look, we're going to be past these highs here. And then your next logical stop is really going to be, again, because you are going to fall into that low volume gap. Look at this gap, guys. So if we hop really above this spider line, if we can get above this spider line, I am expecting this to start picking up pretty quickly, and then your next real level that you're going to be hitting against is going to be this spider line right here at about 28.3. Right, 28,000 to 28.3, and then you can see here, you know, if I put my cursor here and you take a look at the crosshairs on my cursor, you'll see that my horizontal line actually lines up perfectly with these lows down here. So if we come up to that spider line, it would make sense to get a little bit of a rejection there because we would be testing these lows that we made back here. And if we grab our fixed range volume profile tool, go ahead and pull a little bit of volume here, a little bada boom, you can see your value area low of that range, that previous value area low, put a horizontal line there, comes in with perfect confluence of that spider line. So this is going to be a pretty interesting level to come up against here, guys. Boom, right? So if we do come up there, look at this confluence, right? This is your previous value area low. I'm actually going to label that value area low, and then I'm actually going to go back into the settings, and I'm going to go ahead and do PREV, Prev VAL, meaning previous value area low. So all that really means is that this is the value area low from this previous range. You have your value area low here, your POC is right here, and your value area high is right here. So as you guys know, we are big proponents of the volume profile here because it gives you X-ray vision into the markets, so you know the context of the levels that you're actually looking at. You're not just looking at this level saying this is a key level because we found support a couple times on it. You know that if you get this move up, just like we knew when we got this move up that we saw today, if we flipped our value area low, let me pull up that other chart. We knew that if we flipped, boom, if we flipped this value area low to support, we knew it was going to be likely that we would continue up to our value area high and potentially beyond. Obviously, we did come beyond, but we knew this was the key level we needed to flip, and we knew that because of the volume profile, guys. So when we come back to this chart, it's a very similar situation, right? Because if we do get that move up, right? And now this is kind of far away, right? Like this is kind of moon math, but you have to understand that if we get that move up to 30K, it's going to happen very fast. So, and I don't mean it's going to happen really fast, guys, because I feel like it's going to happen fast. It's likely going to happen fast. And the reason I say this is because you want to base your technical analysis and your feelings about the market off of tangible evidence, tangible metrics, actual analysis, not just I'm feeling bullish today. I see a pump. I think we're going to rip. That's not how this works, right? The reason I say if we go to 30K, it's going to happen quickly is because I know by looking at the volume that once we break these levels, there's nothing really holding us back until this next area of this next value area up here, right? So I know because of that gap, it will likely be quick. So I know this is very far away, but it's not as far away as you would think. You know, because again, if it happens, it's going to happen quickly based off of the volume, right? So, and I know we talk about this a lot, and I really hate to repeat myself, but I think it really does help people. The reason I know this, guys, is, well, I know because I know, but, you know, you see this play out time and time again, right? What happened when we broke this level? Absolute nuke to the downside. Very quick, violent move. Why did that happen? Well, we just so happen to have a massive volume gap here, right? So when we came back up, we looked at this as we were looking to break out of these levels. We said, if you break this level, we have this volume gap here. It might get moving very quickly, and we saw a violent teleportation to the upside. Extreme teleportation to the downside usually ends up, if you break that level again, as a teleportation in the opposite direction. So this is what I'm talking about when I'm mentioning these gaps. I know if we break these levels, we have another gap, as I just showed you, right here, which will likely end up in something similar to this and this, right? It's going to be probably something very similar, a quick move up. Now, again, back to the previous value area low. The reason why we want to keep an eye on this level is because if we do continue up here, flip this level to support, you know, obviously price would probably be moving very fastly because of the gap. But if we get above this level and flip this level to support, very similar to what we were looking at down here, flipping this value area low to support and looking for the move to the value area high. If we flip that value area low to support, we will likely get a move up to your value area high, which is coming in right here. Let me go ahead and label it really quick. You are likely to get a move all the way up to your value area high, which is coming in closer to about $31,000. So again, if we break these, our next major target is this box between about 24,500 and about 25,500. If you flip that to support, likely going to get a teleportation up to this 28K level. And then if we can get past that, you're looking to flip that value area low to support for a potential move up to about $30,800. And guys, that is with the volume taken into account. That is with the key levels given, with context, right? We're not just looking at these levels blindly. We actually analyze these levels, figure out where the volume is, and because of that volume profile, you can really, I mean, from yesterday's live stream till today, I hope this like sparks people's curiosity about the volume profiles to at least, again, I have a playlist on my YouTube channel that breaks down volume profiles way deeper than I could ever do on a live stream. And I'm not even trying to show my own videos. If you don't want to watch my sauce on volume profiles, please, for the love of God, go find someone else to watch them. Like, as long as you're learning about the volume profiles, that is the important thing. I don't care if you watch my videos. I don't care if you watch someone else's videos. Please teach yourself about the volume profiles because it is extremely valuable information. So, with that being said, guys, 1.5K in chat. Smash that like button. Let's go. Shout out to Papi Chulo. Shout out to Papi Chulo, guys. I got to take a sip of this Aztecian Cactus Moss water. I don't know if you guys heard me in my morning update today. Guys, I've been waking up under the weather for the past few days. I got a little better yesterday, and then today I kind of felt like stuffy, and I don't know what happened. I did just take, you know, a sickness test, 5 minutes before I jumped on stream. It said I wasn't sick, so I don't know what it is. Maybe just allergies or something. I don't really know. But shout out to Bobby Chulo. I appreciate you, bro. 1,504 people in chat, guys. Smash that like button, and don't forget, if you're not subscribed to the channel and you learned something so far, or you're just enjoying vibing with the Candle Mafia in chat, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Click that notification bell so you don't miss any of our urgent market updates. And let's go. Shout out to Jimbo. Says, every time we see SBF's man boobs, it goes up. Lol. Shout out to you, bro. Saw that on Justin. Let's go. Shout out to Jimbo. I appreciate it for being here, bro. Let's see. Hodl Crypto in the chat. Take vitamin D. Good point. I think this Aztecian Mac Cactus Moss Water might have vitamin D in it. But I also heard this is really bad for you. Anyway, get more sleep. Drink more water. Ear healthier. Shout out to Creighton C. I appreciate you. Jessica. Oh. Answer our questions. Jessica, I think Jessica's asking, did I ring? No, I had a feeling I might have given that vibe yesterday, as a Valentine's Day Mrs. Candles thing. But no, I did not. Shout out to Jessica. I know, trust me, it's going to be a big thing when we do it. You guys are going to go nuts. All right, let's see. Frankie, mind looking at Algo for me? Great stream. Shout out to David. We will take a look at Algo. Not a problem at all. The Godfather has said, how many H-bar do you need for one full Frankie's Cav? Approximately 783 H-bar. So not that bad. Not that bad. Let's see. No sleep, only charts. Absolutely. Crypto needs Red Bull. Crypto needs Aztecian Cactus Moss Water. PS5, Future of Gaming, says Frankie Candles. Much love for the legendary TA. Shout out to you, bro. I appreciate that. But speaking of legendary TA, guys, how long have we been going here for? Let's see. We're going for 46 minutes. Not too bad, but let's go ahead and, yeah. So, guys, I'll do a quick recap of how I'm feeling about Bitcoin, and then we are Hex, too. We don't look at Hex a lot. We can take a look at Hex tonight. No problem. Shout out to Dixon. Yeah, shout out to Dixon. I love seeing Dixon in chat. I thought he was a troll at first, only because of his name. I thought he was trolling me on purpose, but I guess he just has a funny name. So it was funny. It was funny, and I said his name. I didn't realize what his last name meant and what it sounded like, and Mrs. Candles had to come in and say, hey, stop saying his name, and then she wrote out what it actually meant, and I was like, oh, no. But Dixon is literally, here all the time. We love you, Dixon. Thank you for being here, bro. I appreciate you, man. But let's see. Bada boom. So, yeah, I'm just going to do a quick recap on Bitcoin for anybody who just came in, and then we will definitely get into the altcoins. So while I go over this Bitcoin recap, go ahead and throw your altcoins in chat. Rob will take your votes into account and go ahead and count them up, and then we will start taking a look at the altcoins right after we take a look at Ethereum, the king of all alts. All right, so here we go, guys. Again, if the move continues, your first major level of resistance is going to be, again, if you come off of logarithmic on TradingView here, you can see we also have a pocket of spider lines running through here. So a lot of confluence here at that 25K-ish level between about, again, ignoring this blue box, I'm actually going to take this blue box off for just a minute. That first level that you're really going to probably find resistance is going to be that logarithmic spider line at about 24.8 or 24.9, 24.8, 24.9. This obviously trends up over time. If you break that, looking at that 786 at about 25.5, excuse me, going to be that next level of resistance. And just to add confluence, again, there's your spider line pocket. Go ahead and redraw the box. Your spider line pocket is coming in there as well. So likely going to be a decent bit of resistance here. But again, once you hop up above here, that 786 / this spider line, that next move up is likely going to get you pretty close to that 28K level. And then, again, once you crack that 786, flip that area to support, again, you have that big volume gap making a quick move, likely that quick move up to these next spider lines at about 28,000. And then you start hitting your head on that previous value area low, and then you know what we got to do there. We got to flip that thing to support in order to see that $30,000 number. And honestly, the first stop here on this crack of the VAL, let's say you hop up, flip this to support, teleportation to this spider line / VAL. Once you flip that to support, your first likely stop is going to be that POC. You're going to have to battle that 30K number, that 30K even number, psychological resistance. A lot of people probably have limit orders set there, making it that psychological level. If you guys don't understand what I mean by psychological level of resistance, anytime I bring that up, all I mean is typically at these round hole numbers, 30K, 20K, 10K, even though we never saw 10K, 50K, 40K, any of these even numbers typically are levels where people like to set limit orders, right? So there's going to be a big chunk of orders up there creating some form of resistance. That's what I mean by psychological resistance. So, even if it's not orders, guys, a lot of people are going to be like, oh my God, Bitcoin's at 30K, let me take profit or whatever it is. That's really what I mean by psychological resistance. But yeah, to see that 30K number, we have to flip this previous value area low to support, and then it is going to be very likely we see that $30,000 number. But I'm not calling for that tonight or tomorrow or the next day. That is more in the future. So your next major targets are going to be right here between about 24.8 and about 25.5. And again, guys, with the way that 4-hour looks, with the money flow freshly back in the green, looks pretty good. With that daily green dot, looks pretty good, right? Shout out to Jonathan Schaefer. I did see a lot of people talking, or Jonathan Schaefer brought up yesterday that there was a hidden bull div. Even in the office today, everyone's like, hidden bull div on the daily, hidden bull div on the daily. And I was having trouble finding it because I think it was just the exchanges I look at. Bitstamp, there is no technical hidden bull div on the daily for on the Bitstamp chart, I don't believe. Yeah, this is the daily. Is it? Or it's just very slightly? Yeah. This actually, yeah, if you zoom in a lot, for this to be a hidden bull div, this momentum wave would have to be lower than this momentum wave. And that is just simply not the case on Bitstamp. So I'm like, what the heck are these people talking about? I don't see the bullish div. I see that it's close, but it's really not there. But I looked at some other exchanges. It is popping up on some other exchanges. So shout out to Jonathan Schaefer. That hidden bull div is there. It's just not on the Bitstamp chart, technically. But when you hear people talking about the hidden bull div, they're talking about these higher lows, right? You have a low, a higher low, and then a hidden bull div. You usually have a momentum wave, your low here, and then a lower low on your momentum wave, which again is not popping up on this exchange, but it is popping up on other exchanges. So it is there, right? So just another bit of added confluence, to let you know that that move was going to happen. So again, with the daily green dot, with that 4-hour money flow crossover, with the 6-hour money flow crossover, the 10-hour money flow crossover, this was all the things we were looking at to expect this move to the upside, and it's all happening, right? So it does look pretty bullish here, guys, in the medium term and the longer term as well, right? As long as we keep that bullish market structure on the higher time frames, I will, Jonathan, hang on, I'm going to highlight that. I'm going to come back to that in a second. Yes, you're 100% right. This is some of the stuff we were looking at, right? And this did give us the move up, and it does look bullish in the medium term and the longer term as long as we keep that bullish market structure on the higher time frames, which we are very, very safe from breaking at this moment. In the shorter term, right? Things can go ballistic. I think if anything taught us, taught anybody new that, Bitcoin does what it wants, it was during this explosive move to the upside. You can have bearish divergences, bearish signals all over the place. You're going to naturally create those on the way up, right? So in the shorter term, you have to understand that we are getting pretty overbought, right? That 1 hour is very overbought, coming into that 100 line, touching that overbought level, printing a red dot right now. That 2 hour is also very, very overbought. Your 3 hours very overbought. Your 4 hours very overbought. VWAPs are coming down on almost all of these time frames. So as of right now, in the immediate short term, what I would be expecting is either a little bit of consolidation, meaning sideways action, maybe some potential sideways bearish action before another leg up, right? So maybe we just wiggle sideways before another move up. Maybe we correct a little bit before another move up. But you just want to understand that some of these lower time frames are getting a little bit overheated. So the explosive move to the upside may be slowing down just a little bit. But again, it does look like a healthy pump, at least in my opinion. Nothing really looking unhealthy here. So again, just in the short term. And also, I do want to point out, guys, this is not the time to enter a long position. Listen, you could gamble it away. You could gamble it, right? Try to get into a long position, but this is not the time to enter a long. You want to wait for an actual setup, right? You want to wait. You want the time to enter the long here was all the way down here. This was your prime point to long. And shout out to anybody still in that long position from the premium Discord. This key level down here at about $21,500 was a key level that was given in the premium Discord. And the trade setup was also given to take that long position from this level with specific bullish confirmations. Our original take profit was at this value area high. And then obviously, once you get to that level, you can make the decision to either close out the whole trade, or you could take partial profits here, leave a little bit of a moon bag left to ride it up if it decides to break out of the range. And guys, shout out to anyone still holding that trade. If you are still holding that trade, you are very, very happy. And I'm going to break this down one time before we jump into the altcoins, guys. The reason we love trading these volume profiles, if you have not taken a look at that trade recap video that we uploaded this afternoon, here's your homework for tonight, guys. After this live stream, go to the channel, my channel, look at the video we uploaded today, not the market update. I would recommend maybe watching that too, but if you're watching this live stream, you're probably going to get the gist of that market update. But go to the other video that says how to make money trading Bitcoin or something like that, and then it says trade recaps in the title. I go over this actual, I think it's this trade setup, and I break down why we trade using the volume profiles. We use it to get into longs from the bottom of the range, get into shorts at the top of the range, and then the question always is, I talk about this a lot, but the question always is, Frankie Candles, you're all hell-bent on these volume profiles, looking for longs at the bottom, and then you short the top, and you long the bottom, and you short the top. But, okay, fine, genius. What happens when it deviates away from the range? Well, one of the best things about trading the volume profiles, guys, is whether this sideways range was going to break to the downside or break to the upside, if you're able to find profitable trades from the value area high and the value area low, no matter which way this breaks out, you're likely going to be in a trade from the opposite end of the range. This is why we trade this way, right? If we took a short from up here, I don't remember if we took a short from up here. If there was a trade to be taken, we probably took it. But this is where, if you were looking for shorts here and you got into a short position, right? You're just looking for a short from the value area high. You're looking to hopefully make it down to your value area low. You're looking for this little scalp, right? It's not that big of a move, right? Let's say you're going for a little bit of a 1.5% move, throw a little bit of leverage on it, turn it into a decent gain, right? And then when you get to that value area low, if things are looking bullish, you may want to close your position and start looking for longs, like we did after we deviated from the value area low and got in at this key level. But the reason it's so important is because when you get to this level, we were not getting bullish confirmations here, right? Or if you were not getting bullish confirmations here, you're expecting this level to break, right? So you're just going to hold on to that short position, and if it breaks down to lower lows, you're hitting that home run trade with an entry all the way here. And then this setup is a perfect example of this, is we came down, right? We shorted it, came out of the range, right? We hit this key level, found bullish confirmations that we were looking for, enter into a long, and then you're riding it up to the value area high. And then what happens when this range decides to break out? Look at that. Look at the entry. We are in a trade or we were in a trade. I'm not in the trade anymore, unfortunately. But hashtag I don't like sleeping with trades open. If we're at resistance at least. Price finally breaks this range and takes off, and we're in a long, or you're in a long, all the way from the opposite end of the range. So this is why we trade like this. I highly recommend, I highly recommend going to check out that trade recap video because I break down exactly what we were looking for and why I kind of just talk about this way more in depth, why it's so important to use the volume profiles and why it's so useful because it's just little scalp trade, make some money, little scalp trade, make some money, little scalp trade, make some, oh, wait, it broke out. Grand slam trade. This is how we do it. This is the sauce, guys. This is the sauce. Anyway, now let's go ahead. There you go. I just wanted to break that down for you. Get rid of that. Now let's go ahead and take a look at this. Let's go ahead and take a look at the altcoins. We're thanks for the membership, Frankie and team. Shout out to Elite Way. Easy. Let's go. Shout out to Crypto Anon. I didn't even see you in there, bro. What's going on, brother? Thank you for being here. But yeah, guys, that is really that's how we handle things, and that's basically where I'm expecting or what I'm expecting out of Bitcoin over the next day or so. Still feeling pretty bullish, but watch out for that short-term consolidation / retracement before it continued move up. But yeah, with all that being said, hey Frankie, what's your take on Gala? On Gala in a price standpoint, like your hat, Frankie. Shout out to Sahil. Shout out to you, man. We're working to get these on the merch store. We're trying so hard to get these on the merch store. They will be soon. But we do have these Heikinashi dad hats. Shout out to the Heikinashi dad hats. Let's go. I'm gonna rock this the rest of the stream. Let's go. All right, let's see here. You guys are funny. Bro, alts, what is your next trade on BTC? Where will you enter along? Actually, you know what? I will talk about that. Before we jump into the alts, if you are looking for a long position, again, this is not the time to enter a long position, right? A lot of people thought right here was a good time to enter a long position, and then they probably got stopped out here. But even if they held it, if they didn't take profit up here, they wound up going for quite a ride. So definitely, typically you do not want to enter long trades on big green candles. You want to wait for the, that's basically, that is basically why I brought that trade up, right? Because this is not where you want to enter the long trade. The long trade entry was all the way down here, right? So, if you are looking for long trades, basically what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to wait for a retracement. And, how far you will retrace is kind of, that's kind of hard to call to an exact, I would say if you get a retracement, I would look for a potential retest of this top of this golden pocket at about 23,775. I would also, although I do think it's less likely that you get a big retracement like that, but I would also look at your previous value area high. A lot of times when you break out of your value area, you will come back down to retest your value area high as support. Very, very similar to what happened down here. We didn't really test the value area high of this range, but we did retest the highs that we created, the structural highs, right? The technical highs right here. You came down, tapped those highs from back here, flip it to support or test it as support, and then get that move up. So I would look for a move potentially down to the top of the golden pocket at about 23,760. If you get a continued move down, look for a bounce off that value area high. And if you break back into your value area from down here, you could potentially get a bounce off of your point of control of this range, which is at about 23K. So maybe you come down, tap 23K, break back out of that value area high, and come back up. But those are just some options you have for looking for a retracement. And then you could pull some local golden pockets. The one from this impulsive move up does come in basically at that high volume node. So the three places I would likely be looking, or really the main place to retest that value area high, or potentially that POC / local golden pocket coming in at about 23K. So there you go, bro. But let's see. Yes, sir. I'll take a green name if you're slinging them out. Let's go. Did they just give away more? Did they just? Come on. Somebody call the police on these people. I'm calling the cops. Shout out to Hannah King. Says, learned a very important lesson this week that has changed how I trade. Constant profit is better than big profit. At least that is my new strategy. Shout out to Hannah King. You definitely want to pay yourself when you're in the green, because if you're out there trading, especially with leverage, you will understand that high of being in the green can be very, very short-lived sometimes, right? You'll be in the green, you'll be like, yes, let's go higher. But you want to pay yourself when you're in the green, because countless times when I was first trading or first started trading, my biggest thing was greed, right? Holding out for an extra $1, an extra $10, whatever it was, an extra 5% gains, right? Meanwhile, most of the time when I didn't know what I was doing, holding out for those extra gains, I would have made way more money if I just cut the gains and wasn't greedy. Just take what the market gives you. Don't wait for that home run. That's why I trade this way, right? Because all we're doing here, even the same thing in this volume profile, little scalp from the value area low to the value area high. Little scalp from the value area high to the value area low. Little gains, guys. Little scalp trades, right? With a little bit of leverage, right? Little bit of scalp trades, right? And then eventually you are going to break out of your range. And if you're in a trade, like right here, if you were in a short trade from up here, you're looking for a short scalp to the value area low. I always pay myself at my take. I have multiple take profits on most of my trades. I'll take a little profit at the POC. I'll move down. If we get down to the value area low, I'll take a little bit more profits. If it still looks bearish or bullish, or it looks like it's going to break that range, I'll hold a little bit in the trade, move my stop loss to break even. And if the price breaks that range, that is where you surprisingly will get a home run trade, right? So you're just looking for, look, boom, a single. Okay, boom, another single. Okay, boom. Look, or boom. Oh, look, we got a double that time. Okay, boom, we got a single. Boom, we got another single. Whatever. Boom, we got another single, right? Boom, we got another single. Boom, we got a home run, right? Same thing here. Looking for a single, looking for a double, looking for another single. Now we're looking for another single up to the value area high, and what happened? Boom, surprise, you hit an absolute grand slam, right? So you don't want to just keep going for home runs and grand slams. You want to go for multiple singles and doubles will make it. This, I think Garrett Soloway spit this sauce on my live stream when we had him on as a guest. He said, singles and doubles will make you a millionaire. Going for grand slams and home runs only will make you broke. I'm going to leave that there. All right. Shout out to Hannah King. Absolutely agree with you 100% there. Crypto Billy said we hit 1,000 likes, gifting 20 more memberships. Yo, we hit 1K already? Let's go. Oh, wait. No, I see 800. Am I tripping? Maybe I'm lagging behind. Hey, I'll take it. If we hit 1K likes, let's go. Shout out to Crypto Billy gifting more memberships. You are crazy, bro. Shout out to Gideon. Said, dude, I cannot thank you enough. I've learned so much from you. We'll never, with newer coins, yes, old. Any recommendations on determining behavior during price discovery? Good question. Shout out to Gideon. Anytime, bro. I'm just happy. I'm in a position to be able to help you guys out. So, you know, I'm happy to do this, bro. So no need to thank me, but I do appreciate it. Thank you so much for that super chat. When we are in price discovery, now Bitcoin is not in price discovery, obviously. We won't be in price discovery until we break the next all-time high. But I will say this. Behavior during price discovery is unpredictable for the most part, right? You're just kind of in no man's land, just ripping, right? You don't have any technical levels to look at. You don't have any structural highs or, you don't know structure to look at, right? So unpredictable, I would say. So if you're in price discovery and you're in a trade and you're trying to figure out where to take profits, that's kind of where you're thinking like, okay, like, I don't know. I'm in the, it's really hard to say, right? It's very hard to tell where price will slow down when you're in price discovery. So yeah, I wish I could give you a better answer. But yeah, I will say that just be careful because when you go into price discovery, that's where things like really start going crazy, especially with newer coins. If they're lower market cap, they're much easier to move. So those things, that's where you start getting those 20Xs, 30Xs, 40Xs, 50Xs, you know, and those coins, when you're getting a 10X and you're like, oh my God, this thing 10X'd. And then you get and then it jumps up 25X. Oh my God, this thing is ripping. You just want to be careful because if there's any time where something feels like it's going to go up forever, it's when a low cap altcoin is in price discovery. That's where it feels like something's going to go up forever. So I would just warrant caution during price discovery. You're going to be very excited. The emotions are going to be coming in like, oh my God, this thing's going to the moon. So just don't forget to pay yourself if you're in a situation where your coin is just screaming to the upside. So shout out to Gideon. I appreciate the nice comment, bro. I really do. It goes farther than you think it does. So I really do appreciate that. I wish I can give you a better answer, but I hope that helps you out in some way. Now, let's go ahead and move on to those altcoins, guys. I think we broke down Bitcoin enough for you guys. We're at about an hour into the show. Let's go ahead and start taking a look at those altcoins, starting off with the king alt, Ethereum, or Erythrium, as your grandmother might call it. Let's see. Alert Culture said, TA, I came here for the memberships. GRT. Shout out to Alert Culture. I appreciate you for being here, bro. Even if you are just here for the memberships, I don't mind. Hey, Frankie, how many Frankie candles are in Twitter? At least 5 are following me, and I report. It means that you are getting famous. Shout out to Ant Art NFTs. Thank you, bro. Yeah, dude, the scammers are crazy out there. Be careful, guys. I will never ask you for money ever in my life, ever in a bazillion years. I will never. If we invite you to Bitcoin Miami 2023 or we've given tickets away, I'm never going to hit you up and be like, hey, send me the money. I am never going to ask you for money. The only thing I will ever ask you for is a physical address to send you a giveaway or a wallet address, not a seed phrase, an address to send you free crypto. I will never ask you for money or for you to send me anything. I will never trade for anybody. So if you have someone hitting you up saying, hey, send me 10K, I'll trade it for you, make you a bunch of money, and just send you the money. Not me. Never going to be me. People are out there. There has actually been a couple of situations where people have gotten scammed. Shout out to Jim Scott, says, I'm just a lurker. Well, Jim Scott, we just uncovered you from the lurker's nest. Now you're part of chat. So join in, bro. Let's get you a green name, hopefully, and we can keep you in here. But yeah, so be careful out there, guys. There's been a couple times, a couple people reached out. They've been gracious enough to not really make it public because they know it's not me doing it, and they don't even want to, associate my name with that stuff. So yeah, just be careful out there because there have been people that gotten burned, and if there's nothing we can do about it, so just be careful. I also don't use WhatsApp, so yeah. If you ever get a message from me, mess with the scammers, but I will never ask you for anything. Just be cautious. All right, moving on, baby. Let's go. Make your own coin so we all can just buy and hold it. Let's go. Shout out to Elite Ways. Shout out to you. Let's see. The scammers will hit you up on comments on Frankie's videos. Yeah, and we delete a lot of those too, but those are like bot farms. You can't beat them. It's impossible. It's almost not even worth removing them. So, yeah, just be careful. You'll know it's not me. They'll reach out to you and be like, hello, Frankie. Hello, friend. Candles, friend Frankie. Money, send me. Bitcoin, send you 3 ETH back. And you'll be like, that's not real words. And you'll know it's not me. All right. So continuing on here, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at Ethereum. Now, as you guys know, we were looking at this very, very key level on Ethereum coming in at about $1,500. We lost the level slightly, wicked down, kind of slipped through that low volume gap real quick, and then we were like, no, and like slipped back up on top of that level of support. So we lost it for a second, got a little sketchy, and then we hopped right back above it and started holding it as support. Very, very important, right? Because if we lost this decisively, things could have gotten pretty ugly. As you guys know, we were looking down here at about 1326 for a potential big move down, but we actually did not have to deal with that. We just deviated away from this range a little bit, put in a bull div here on the 2 hour. Sure, we got it on the 4 hour as well. There it is. Bada boom, a little bit of snake eyes, and then bang, right back to the upside. Now revisiting these highs that we made back here in our previous range. And now, if we do continue to the upside, let me just give you guys some levels. Again, money flow crossover back into the green on the 4 hour, looking very similar to Bitcoin. 6 hour in the green, 8 hour in the green with the money flow. 10 hour in the green with the money flow. 12 hour looking to cross over into the green very soon. And your daily green dot is printing, right? So, and your money flow is also coming back up. So, as far as indicator-wise, it's looking very similar to Bitcoin. And again, this is why it was very, very lucky that we held on to this level of support, because once we broke this decisively and started closing these daily candles underneath here, we have this big volume gap all the way down to this blue box that we could have easily fell through, right? But we never wound up closing all those candles down here. We wound up holding it as support, so definitely a good sign. And then again, indicator-wise, looking very similar to Bitcoin. But if we do continue to the upside, guys, that next level I will be watching is going to be this 786 fib level coming in at about $1,800 even. Ethereum is not at $18,000, guys. Oh, baby, that's going to be a day of celebration. But yeah, $1,800 is going to be that next major stop that we're looking at on Ethereum. Do I have the spider lines on this Ethereum chart? I do not. I have to draw new spider lines on ETH. Did I ever do a video on how to get your spider lines on ETH? I think I did. If I didn't, I'll make one tomorrow for you guys. But if we do get another move up, again, that $1,800 level is going to be your next level to the upside that I would be watching. And then you could just kind of take a look at the volume here if we zoom out a bit. Come on. Boom, there we go. You do have a couple levels. 1,800 going to be the major level. Then you come up to test these highs right about here at about $2,000. If we can crack that 2K level, that is where we basically have one more fight before we open up into a low volume gap, getting us close to that 3K level up here. And again, this is kind of moon math, but nothing is out of the cards here. But the next major level, 1,800. Then your next stop is probably going to be about $2,000 even, and then $2,200 is going to be another big level to look at. And that's really all the levels I'll give you for now until we really start to see this thing rip. But it would be nice to come up and retest these highs at about 2K. $2,000 will come in pretty quick. Oh, shout out to Hannah. She said you did. Yes. Okay, awesome. But yeah. So yeah, that would like to come up and test these highs about 2K. But again, 1,800 going to be that next major level of resistance if we can make it up there. But yeah, ETH looking pretty good as far as indicators, very similar to Bitcoin, looking pretty bullish. Let's see. Just had to give some birds and bees speech. What did I miss? Is that true? Crypto Sauce is out here giving his kids the birds and bees. Let's go. It's too funny. ADA pumping right now. Let's go. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Is ADA really ripping? Oh, baby, she's ripping. Nice little short we caught on ADA. Hit her for about 12%. It did good. But now we're in long mode. But oh yeah, she's pushing. She's pushing. I guess we'll start with ADA, right? We were done with ETH. We might as well start on ADA here. Let's see. Bitcoin pumps, so does everything else. Bitcoin drops, so does everything else. Ron Hoffer. I'm gonna pin that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Just gonna go ahead and pin that. Shout out to you, bro. 100% for the most part. Bitcoin pumps. This is why a lot of times, guys, when we look at the altcoins, if they look the same as Bitcoin, I really don't look much into it, right? I just kind of like, hey, looks the same as Bitcoin. Let me find you levels, right? Because typically everything follows Bitcoin, right? For the most part, almost everything. Obviously, you have outliers. A lot of times, like I know Harmony 1 was one for a while. Waves was one for a while. Thorchain was another one that was just going absolutely ballistic when Bitcoin was crashing. So you do have outliers, but for the most part, altcoins do actually all follow Bitcoin for the most part. I think a lot of people know that. But all right, let's take a look at ADA, and then thank you, Rob, for the list. We will go right off of your list. We'll go off that list in just a second. Maybe everyone's saying Bitcoin's about to blow. Hey, Asia might wake up and start pushing her. Asia might push her. All right, well, let's take a look at Cardano, guys. I'm going to do a real quick run through the indicators. I'll do a real quick run through the indicators, and then I'll go ahead and find you the levels. Right, money flow coming back up on your daily. Daily green dot is confirmed. We have 30 seconds to print another green dot, guys. Let's see if that. Let's just. Yeah, we got 30 seconds. About to print that next green dot. But yeah, green dot confirmed on ADA for the daily time frame. Looking pretty good. Next major level on ADA that I would be looking at to the upside would be this blue box, guys. This was kind of, we thought we may push up here when we got this pump up, but then we got a little correction. Now we might be ready to push up into this blue box. There you go. New daily green candle. Boom. Starting to roll over with the VWAP. Too soon to really tell if that's going to do anything. What is this? I never knew what that was. Anyway, you guys can't even see what I'm looking at. But next big level to watch is going to be this. This is basically a golden pocket / 786 fib level. I made the whole thing a blue box because a lot of times if you don't reject off the golden pocket, you will reject off the 786. So I just made it a big blue box of resistance. Again, also you have this somewhat of an area of consolidation here, somewhat of a range here. If you pull a little bit of volume on this, I bet we could get a little value area low, value area high sauce here. Yeah. Let me see. What happens if I just pull it to here? Yeah, basically the same thing. But if we pull some volume here, you guys can see that boom, right? I guess you could extend it down here, but essentially you have a value area within this box. So if we get above this level again, if we flip this value area low of this previous range to support, we will likely push into this blue box, which will likely either see price come up, flip this to support, range around in this blue box, or just reject that blue box. Or maybe we do something like this where you come up and then Bart Simpson out. But yeah, next major level is going to be that basically I would just mark out this level. 44 cents is going to be your next big level. Then you have that golden pocket coming in at about 46 cents. And then that 786 / value area high is coming in that 52 to 53 cent level. Likely going to be the next range that we trade in. You want to realize that you do have this very, let me zoom out. Boom, you have this very high volume node. This is likely going to be strong resistance, right? So just this area in general, probably going to get a little push up, a boom, and then this is likely going to be where a lot of the turbulence happens. So there you go. That is what I'm looking at on ADA. And again, looking very, very similar to Bitcoin as far as the indicators. Pretty bullish, right? Pretty bullish. 10-hour, money flow back in the green, almost identical to Bitcoin on the indicators. All right, let's move on. Let's see. Let's see. How many likes? We still got 1,300 people in here, Billy. I see 900 likes. Yeah, I don't know. I think the likes, I think we broke the like button. Someone said 1,000 likes. Someone's saying 814. I'm seeing 900. Let's see. Yeah, 64.45 million shorts wiped out today. Shout out to Darren Does Things. Let's get it. What matters is that the DXY is not breaking, meaning liquidity run. Hey, Crypto Owl, Interesting take. Listen, guys, I'll say this. I was talking to people in the office today, and I was like, guys, I'm torn, right? I'm happy that, that we were able to see this pump coming. Call it for the CandleMafia. Get some people in the premium into longs. I'm happy in that aspect. I'm happy as a technical analyst. I'm happy as a trader. I'm happy as a YouTuber. I'm not happy as a long-term investor right now, guys. I mean, I am. I'm okay. I've DCA'd in. I've got a bunch of crypto, but I have a lot of cash sitting on the side still, and I just want to scoop a little bit more up. So I'm kind of torn today. I'm like celebrating the fact that we saw this coming, but also just kind of like stop pumping Bitcoin. This is 100%. I think I called this, not called this, but I think I said this when we were first looking at Bitcoin, the higher time frames looking to roll to the upside. If you guys remember that, I think I did this motion for two and a half weeks straight before the pump. Guys, it looks like the momentum waves and the money flow are starting to turn back to the upside. Shout out to you guys if you remember that. I mean, it wasn't that long ago. It was like a month ago. But when we were looking, I was like, hey, if we rip through this low volume gap and we see a big pump, it's going to be the most hated Bitcoin rally ever. And I'll be honest, I didn't think I was going to be the one hating on the rally. I 100% hate this rally, guys. I want a $700 Bitcoin. I'm kidding. I don't think – I know I'm not calling for $700. People like this idiot thinks it's going to $700. I'm just kidding. But, there is this is the hated rally, right? And I am hating on this rally for sure. All right, almost 1,000 likes. Let's go, guys. Run it up to 1,200 likes. If we can get 1,200 likes, well, I said 850 likes. We'll spin the wheel 20 times. So we're going to spin the wheel 20 times. But if we can get 1,250 likes, I'll spin it 40 times. And that will be the most we've ever spun the wheel. That'll be the most we ever spun the wheel ever. So 1,200 likes or 1,250 likes for 40 spins on the wheel. Let's get it. We already got 20 locked in. Let's get an extra 20. Shout out to the CandleMafia. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to Nigel. Yeah, 1,000. Let's get it, baby. 1K. Bing, bong. Let's go. 1K. We'll just do a little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, baby. 1K likes. 1K Benjis in the air. Let's get it. Bing, bong. Let's go. Oh, we'll throw a couple more. Let's go. Shout out to the CandleMafia. Let it rain, baby. Make it rain. Shout out to Hannah King. Gifting 20 more memberships. Let's go. Hannah King and Crypto Billy are absolute savages. Shout out to you guys. Let's go. I gotta get this off my desk. All right, here we go. All right, guys, let's go ahead and keep looking at these altcoins. Shout out to you guys. Oh my God, everybody just got a membership. Y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy, people. Somebody call. I made 2K today, people. Let's go. Shout out to YouTube channel. Let's get it. Another 20K. Oh, my God. Crypto Billy. I'm about to Crypto Billy, I'm going to hunt out your Venmo. Actually, hang on a second. I think. Actually, yeah. Ken Smith gifting 20. Yo, what is going on? Everybody's rich. Let's go. My madness. Bing bong. Let's go. Hang on. We got to watch this in all its glory. I hope I don't think I'm giving we can't do it. That's lame. I can't zoom in. But there we go, guys. Let's go. I wanted to show chat going nuts for a clip or something, but yeah. Chat going absolutely nuts. Let's go. Shout out to the CandleMafia. Shout out to Crypto Billy. Shout out to Kenton Smith. Shout out to Hannah King. Absolutely going nuts. We all win. Shout out to Jose. Yo, chat's going nuts, bro. Our chat rate is 42. That's the highest our chat rate has ever been in the history of this channel. It's chaos in the chat. Bing bong. I want to run around in circles, guys, and I don't even really feel good. I want to run around in circles. This is lit. Let's go. Satoshi Nakamoto. Let's get it, baby. Absolute insanity. Hey, Billy, Kenton, and Hannah, I hope you guys are having as much fun as me and everyone in chat are, because this is lit. Let's go. Did I miss? Oh, my God. I can't even read. Bro, 54 chat rate. What is going on? That was like an intro to my video. What is going on, everybody? Oh, my God. Yo, this chat right now. Bro, oh, my God. I want to, like, film this. This is insane. Dude, I can't. 82. Chat rate 82. It's over 9,000. Cactus Moss Water break. Yo, our chat rate's 82. We beat the game. We beat the game, guys. 82 chat rate. That's insane. That's like 7x what we normally do. Let's go. Shout out to the CandleMafia. This is nuts. This is nuts. Tyler says, thank you for everything you do, Frankie. Yeah, I wanted another pullback, at least to 19K. Wasn't done loading up my bags. I was hoping for 240. What was it? I was hoping for 19,500. Why did I say 20 something? Shout out to B. Tyler. Yeah, man. It'd be another history-making night. Absolutely. Shout out. Oh, my God. Crypto Pollo or Bitcoin Chicken with another 5 gifted memberships. Chat rate 116, guys. It's over 9,000. This is insane. Shout out to Rafoon LLC said, this room is nuts. Texan token to the moon. Let's go. Shout out to Rafoon. I appreciate that super chat. Crypto Pollo or Bitcoin Chicken, as I like to call him. Absolute savage with the 5 gifted memberships. You guys are insane. Chat rate 164. Are we going to get to a 200 chat rate? This is nuts. Jimmy with a stimmy. Your super chat just went, but I saw it. It said, let's go. Shout out to Jimmy with a stimmy. Shout out to Dennis. Says, shout out to the free Discord. Amazing support, guys. Don't forget, yo, chat rate 230. Guys, the studio's gonna light on fire. This is nuts. Yeah, shout out to Andy D. Welcome to the muscle, bro. Guys, I can't do TA. I have to sit here and watch chat go nuts. This is insane. Oh my God. Let's go, Frankie. You're the GOAT. And I think that's what that said. Shout out to you, whoever said that. Indiana Candles with another 5 gifted memberships. What's going on? 314 chat rate. Guys, guys, we're going to break YouTube. Please, how many are there's like, is there 3,000 people in here? 1,200 people in here. Oh my God. Insane. 314 chat rate. Insane. Simply amazing. Yo, oh my God. I've never seen the chat move this fast. 354. Shout out to Luke. Thank you for the membership. Yo. My mind's mind blown. 354. We're going to hit 400 chat rate, guys. I'm getting in here. I'm going to spam. Hey, I'm getting in here. Let's go. Let's go. Guys, this is not a TA stream anymore. This is not a TA. This is not a trading channel anymore. This is, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look, I'm joining. This is so funny. Let's go. 368. Oh, yo, chat going ballistic. I do think a part of the reason this is going so nuts is, Frankie, we love you, bro. Shout out to Crypto. Yo, Crypto420 with the $50 super chat. Bro, thank you so much. Yo, what is it? Are you guys in cahoots? What is going on? You guys are like, this is insane. This is insane. I don't know what's going on. Did somebody just bribe? Yo, dude, this is crazy. What is going on? So I think a part of this, not that it's, everyone's going nuts. But I don't think there's usually a delay on chat. But I don't think there's a delay. But I might keep it like this. This is lit. Yo, this is nuts. Well, shout out to the CandleMafia. We got to do some more TA here. But you guys are absolutely nuts. I can't read any of these chats. They're okay. Boom. Yo. This is nuts. I don't know what to do. Well, shout out to the CandleMafia. Thank you all so much for the support. I'm going to try to continue to do some TA here. 362 chat rate. The craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. Mind blown. But let's go ahead and get right back into it. You guys are crazy, yo. Pump, pump, pump. Oh, my God. I can't read anything. Let's go. Love you, bro. Shout out to Jesse. Yo, this is nuts. I can't. This is a ballistic. Official end of the bear market right here. Yo, maybe. This might be marking the end of the bear market, guys. Bitcoin breakout. Let's go. 24.5. Oh, wow. It is actually pumping. Let's go. LFG, you're the GOAT. Shout out to Kuzikin. Bump it. I appreciate you, bro. You're the GOAT, man. 428 chat rate. This is insane. YouTube is going to think we're scamming. Smashing it. Let's go. All right, guys. Yo, Tony T. All right, I'm gonna get back into the TA, guys. Let's see if we can run it up to a 500 chat rate. This is ballistic. This is pumping the YouTube algo. LFG. Let's go. Shout out to Creighton C. Says, no worries, Frankie. 20,500 will be in play again during the pre-halving dump. It's never not put in a double bottom, high or low. Do your trade thing till then. It'll come. Don't stress. Stress never did anything for nobody. Absolutely. Shout out to Creighton C. I appreciate that super chat, bro. Thank you so much. 500. Oh, my God. It's almost a 500 chat rate. It's over 9,000, guys. It's over 9,000. What chaos. Let's go. All right, so continuing on here. Yeah, Bitcoin trying to push up again here. Hex, Dixon, you showed up for a second saying Hex. Shout out to Panda Storm. Let's go ahead and take a look at Hex because I can't see the list of alts, so I'm just going to go jump into Hex real quick. 500 chat rate, insane. All right, let's go ahead and check it on. Let's go ahead and take a look at. I guess let's look at the BitGet chart. Let's see it. All right, here we go. Yo, insane. Let's go. All right. So taking a look here at Hex, taking a look at the daily. Let's see if this looks anything similar to, Bitcoin. And shout out to whoever in the BitBoy crypto stream said, get Frankie some albuterol ASAP. As you guys know, I haven't really been feeling 100%. And every time I breathe, got a little bit of a wheeze. And someone said, get Frankie albuterol, which is hilarious. That's like an inhaler. It's really funny. But anyway, take a look here. Daily money flow back in the green. Thank you all so much for the love in chat, guys. You guys are absolutely insane. I love you guys so much. But green dot on the daily is confirmed here. We just confirmed that green dot a few minutes ago. Money flow coming up, guys. This does look healthy. Looking pretty good here. Looking pretty good. Taking a look at your 16-hour. 16-hour, kind of hard to pull anything off that 16-hour. 8-hour VWAP rolling back to the downside. 6-hour rolling down. 4-hour getting close to that zero line, looking for a potential bearish divergence. Now, I would be very careful with shorts right now, to be 100% honest with you, but we are going to put in a potential bear div on a technical level. There you go. Not printing yet. You'd have to wait for that red dot to print and confirm before making any trading decisions based off that. And you do have money flow coming up. So I'm not saying that you would want to really it's too early to really call this, but just kind of looking forward into the future, we could potentially put in a bear div here on the 4-hour, which could be pretty powerful. Goat MFers, let's go. Shout out to Devin. You guys are crazy. Glory Esport, let's go. Let's go, baby. Good job, Mafia. Let's go. You guys are insane. Hey, Oprah got nothing on the CandleMafia. Absolutely. You get a membership. You get a membership. You guys are nuts. But red dot, looking for that red dot on the 4-hour for a potential cool off. Your 2-hour looking for that red dot as well. And then creeping down to your 30-minute. Red dot confirmed. Is your 45-minute printing? It is. Red dot printing on your 45-minute. Yeah, 1 hour red dot printing as well. I just got a notification on my phone from YouTube. Thought it was going to be like a YouTube ban. They think we were hacking. But no, just notification about a video being uploaded. Anyway, yeah, 1 hour red dot printing. Potential consolidation. If I had to guess, now again, this is not legitimate TA really. If I were to guess what was going to happen here, I would just randomly and blindly guess that we are going to bullishly consolidate here, form somewhat of a bull pennant before getting another move to the upside, right? And that is what I would be looking for on Hex. Yeah, so looking for some potential consolidation with that 1 hour red dot, with that 30-minute red dot confirmed. I would look for some potential consolidation before another break to the upside. But again, with that 4-hour money flow coming back up, 4-hour looking to cool off as well. But again, looking for that consolidation. But with that green dot confirmed money flow coming up, I do think you can continue up a little bit here. Just look out for that short-term consolidation before another breakout. Let's go. Shout out to Devin C. Let's go, baby. Rally underway. Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right, moving on. There's Hex for you. Doge is running now. How do we win one of the gifted memberships? Crypto Dom, these are just randomly being given out. I honestly don't really know much about it. I guess you could buy a batch of memberships and it randomly gifts it to random people in the chat. I don't really know how it works, but I could tell you Crypto Poyo, Crypto Billy, Hannah King, and Kenton can definitely tell you something about it. Yeah, Asia taking BTC to 25K, potentially BTC 30K by March, hopefully. Astro Zombie, what is going on, Astro Zombie? Good to see you in here, bro, and good to see you with a green name. Yeah, I can't hate on that, bro. I can't hate on that prediction. 28K on the way, can't hate on that either. ETH 1700, let's go. Let's go. Shout out to the CandleMafia. Algo, I see Algo. Descend says saucy, let's go. Taking a look at Algo. ETH pumping, let's get it. All right, I love my gift. Shout out to Kenny Esposito, let's go, baby. Taking a look at Algo. Looking at the Algorand Coinbase chart. Taking a look here. I'm going to run through the indicators really quick. Whoa, baby. Algo. Ooh, baby. Algo might be ready to run. Make sure everybody has gifted enabled or they won't get the gift. Okay, there you go. You have to have gifting enabled on your YouTube account, I assume. I just got Femex notifications on my phone. Bitcoin must be ripping. There we go. She's going, baby. She's going for that 786. She's going for that 25.5 level. She's going for that 786, baby. So close. So close. We've broken the highs. We've broken the highs from the 4th. We've broken the last highs that we made. And we're approach. Here we go, baby. This could get exciting, guys. Do you see what I see? Look at this. We are so close to this volume gap. We're actually in the gap, but we do have that 786 ahead, right? So if we don't get rejected hard from that 786, guys, we might get 30K right now. I'm just kidding. I don't think we're going to get 30K right now. But, we don't get a hard rejection here. Even if we do, we're in the low volume gap, really, at this point. We break these highs, guys. We break the 786. It could be game on to about 28K. Very, very exciting time. Greatest of all times. Shout out to Devin C. I can't read it out loud, but I see you, bro, and I appreciate you. All right, let's see. Getting greasy. Let's go. All right, here we go. It's not easy getting green. Let's go. Shout out to Newark. Shout out to you, man. All right, CandleMafia pumping the markets. Absolutely. We're just going nuts in chat, and yeah, price rips, baby. Let's get it. All right, come on, Asia. How rich are you today? Let's go. Let's go. All right. Jumping into Algo, guys. Again, this has got me feeling pretty good about Algo. I'll tell you this. Right here. Big anchor wave. Big anchor wave. This is a savage anchor wave, guys. And this is one heck of a trigger wave. Tight trigger wave right here on Algo with the green dot. Tight trigger wave accompanied by a fat anchor wave. This is typically a very bullish sign when you have a big anchor wave that crosses that -60 line, and then you have that tight trigger wave with the green dot real close to that 0 line. You got your handle, and you got your trigger. If you pull that trigger, a lot of the time, if it's loaded, if that thing is loaded, you pull that trigger, a lot of times that could end up being a big move to the upside. So, and money flow coming back up. This Algo looks pretty bullish on the daily because of that money flow, because of that anchor wave, because of that trigger wave. It does look pretty good. 16-hour, green dot confirmed, money flow coming back up. Taking a look at your 4-hour. Again, in the shorter term, VWAPs are coming down. Does not mean that you cannot continue up. You can totally continue up. Pop corners, tight. Let's go. Shout out to Brad. Let's go. 24,874 on Bybit so far. Jonathan Schaefer, thank you for that, bro. Thank you for that. PTC on Viagra. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, everybody talk about Blur. We'll have to take a look at that. All right. Frankie always has the marinara sauce. Thank you. Bing bong. Shout out to Graziano. I appreciate that, bro. But taking a look here, 4-hour VWAP curve into the downside. We just want to keep an eye on this. Does not mean that you can't continue up, but we are overbought. We do have the VWAP coming down. Again, doesn't mean you can't squeeze back to the upside a little bit more, but just something to keep an eye on. If you print that red dot, you're overbought. You may give you that may give you a little bit of a move to the downside. Now to give you guys a little bit of, we'll give you some levels, some of those saucy levels. Look at that. Testing that local golden pocket to the dollar. Look at that. Beautiful little golden pocket test. If we flip that level, looking for a move up to that 786 at about 28 cents. If we go for some, look for some higher levels here, going to roughly pull from all the way up here at about 45 cents, all the way to the lows right about there. Another golden pocket sitting up here at about 34 cents. This will be a big, big level to look for a rejection. But yeah, I'm going to pull some wonky volume here. Pull it on this entire little uptrend here. Yeah, leaving that value area. There you go. If we do get a little retracement here, guys, if we do get a retracement here on Algo in the near future, this is what I would be looking for. Let me pull the local golden from here. to the top. Yeah, I would look for, a potential retest. If we get a retracement here, whether we come back up, we may come up to the 786, retest that. But if we get rejected here, how's that 1 hour? Is that 1 hour? Great, Crypto. Crypto is amazing. Yeah, if we come back down, if we reject here, I would look for a retest of this level here at about 26 cents. If we break down below that level, I would look for a bounce in this green box or this, boom, right here. This blue box, I would look for a bounce at this blue box. Really, more likely this golden pocket. And the reason I say that is because you have the confluence of that golden pocket and this high volume node. So grab that brush. If you get a bounce here, I would look for that support level at about 26 cents. If you break down below, looking at that local golden pocket with the confluence of that high volume node, it would be a nice place to come test that high volume node, get a bounce from there, and then come up to some higher prices. So we do get a pullback. Those are some levels that I would be looking at to the downside to find some support before it continued move to the upside. And then again, if we break to the upside, that first level to watch is going to be that 28-cent level up here for a rejection. And if we get a big move to the upside, the next level, the next major level, I would look at, let me come up to the 4 hour here to get a little bit more price history in here. Yeah, you can see, right? We are starting to crack into this low volume gap. The last time, if I zoom in, it's hard for me to zoom in here, guys, because if I zoom in, the volume moves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one of these boxes between, I'm actually going to, we'll go from here and then there you go. So we have this volume gap here. That blue box is your low volume gap, essentially up to this high volume node. What happened last time we cracked this level? Flew through that low volume gap, coming up to that 29, 30-cent level. Now we're cracking this level again. Are we going to fly through that low volume gap again and get another quick move up and potentially surpass it to come up towards this local golden pocket at about 34 cents? Now, I'm not calling for this 34 cents tonight or tomorrow. Again, very high volume node up here. That is going to be likely very, very strong resistance. So just be careful. But again, big gap here that we are entering. Could see price fly up a little bit more here on Algo. BTC 25K by the end of the stream. Let's go. I feel like that is not out of the question. BTC 24.9K. Let's go. Let's see. Dave Digital saying DJ Frank Anashi with the headphone emojis. Let's get it. Shout out to Dave Digital. All right, let's see. I'm calling 25K to 28K soon. LFG, bring all the alts up. Let's go. Shout out to Clint. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. All right, continuing on here. 25K, bro. It's getting hot. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Shout out to Mrs. Candles. Mrs. Candles just popping up in stream. Come say hi to the Candle Mafia. Oh, I almost got her to show her. I'm hoping to catch her off guard, so she's just like, come say hi to the Candle Mafia. She's like, okay, and this goes, hi. Yeah, she said, hi guys. Oh, there's the hand. There's the hand. I'm not going to lie, guys. It's getting really hard for me to, like, come in from the side and make it not noticeable that it's actually my hand. I'm just kidding. Show your hand, Mrs. Candles. See? She's a real person. She's a real person, guys. I swear. All right, let's go ahead and move on. 1.1K likes. Let's go, guys. 1,250 likes. We spin that wheel 40 times. This is the most lit stream we've ever had, Mrs. Candles. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody... shout out to Crypto420 for that $50 super chat. Everybody has a membership now, so that's pretty lit. But let's go ahead and continue on. Let's see. Feeling like a true Italian now. I'm like 75-ish%, but now I'm in the Candle Mafia. Dang, sorry, dang it, sorry, Caps. It's okay. Sometimes those Caps be yelling at you. 1.2K. Let's go. AI is getting crazy. Shout out to Jiren. Let's get it. Paid hand model. Brad Guidell says paid hand model. Hey, Brad, why you gotta out me like that, man? Listen. Let me pretend to have a girlfriend, all right? Don't make us spin the chat. All right, let's go. All right. I still never got a membership. Yo, Kembro, my luck. No way, Kembro. Dude, you're getting one. You'll get one. Don't worry. That is wild. We can't have Chemistry Pro left out of the memberships. All right, let's see. All right, let's continue on. We'll take a look at if you can fake aliens, you can fake hands. Shout out to Crypto Pollo. Shout out to Crypto Boyle. All right, let's go ahead and let's take a look at Blur. I know everyone's talking about Blur. We'll take a look at it on the BitGet chart. And guys, I try to do as much as I can, guys. Anything I can do for the Candle Mafia, I will do. I cannot do TA on this. There's like 10 candles. All right. Oh, Mrs. Candle said try it out. Mrs. Candle said never say you can't. You can believe in yourself. All right. Money flow coming up on the 15-minute. Massive little trigger wave right here. Let me hang on. Is this a new coin? Let me see. Coinbase. Yeah, guys. I'm sorry. It must be new. There's just no price history whatsoever. I'll try to give you what I can on the 15-minute. Money flow coming up. Green dot confirmed. VWAP flying to the upside. Very, 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 very hard to read here. But what I can tell you, based on the volume, I would look for some support on this level. I would also look for some decent support at this level. So I will give you some support and resistance there for Blur. I'll even pull you a nice little fib here, see if we can get any confluence. No confluence there. Let's pull it down to here. Yeah, maybe there. Yeah. This is what I would be looking for, guys. Yeah, very hard to call. I'll say this. I'd watch about 95 cents for some support if you correct. And if we break through that level, I would look for a retest of that golden pocket / horizontal support level here at about 82 cents. But that's about as much as I can give you. Shout out to Panda Punch. Hey, Panda Punch, another YouTuber coming in here flexing that check mark. Let's go. Shout out to Panda Punch. I appreciate you for being here, bro. How do I get myself one of them check marks? Let me know, bro. Let me know if you got any tips. Should I start wearing like button downs and suits on stream so YouTube thinks I'm all professional like? Let me know. Where can I find those indicators you use? Well, we use a lot of indicators on this channel. You could find the one that I'm using right here. This is Market Cipher. We have links in the description down below for most of the indicators that we use. If you go to frankiecandles.com, we also have a lot of deals. I believe if you use the promo code MC Frank 20, I think. Tony D, if you're watching this, bro, can you throw that discount code in the chat for Panda Punch? But yeah, links in the description. Absolutely, you do, my guy. Yeah, shout out to Panda Punch. But yeah, you can check the links in the description. We have deals for a lot of the indicators, but this is Market Cipher on the screen right now. We also love Lux Algo and the BitLab Trading Suite, which again, guys, actually bringing up Bitcoin, I do want to show you guys one thing on the BitLab Suite here on the daily time frame. Again, something that, the BitLab Trading Suite was calling for this move as well. As we came down to this level and found support, you could see this blue wave on the BitLab significant movements indicator, indicating this blue wave showing that there is a bottom, right? When you see the blue waves, it indicates a bottom. When you see the red waves, it indicates a top. Obviously, this was a major top. We crept up a little bit more before correcting. Blue wave was a bottom. We came up. Right here, we had another blue wave. That was the bottom right before this massive rip to the upside. And then you can see we had a top signal right here before we came down. Pretty reliable. And then also, to add to the confluence here, we had the blue wave on the significant movements, a bullish signal on your hidden volume, and you had your relative extrema coming back to the upside. So you did kind of have three different confirmations there showing you a move to the upside. I did want to show that for anybody using the BitLab market, the BitLab trading stack. That's basically how you want to use these indicators together with each other, showing the confluence of the relative extrema moving to the upside, the bullish signal on the hidden volume, which is very rare but very accurate, and then the significant movement also letting you know, hey, this is probably a significant bottom here, right? All right. Let's see. Oh, Jules, super chat. I missed the super chat. I apologize. Shout out to Jules. Said, can we get Rob to add Kadena to the list? Well, hey, Rob is a free man. Rob can do whatever he wants, but I can also do whatever I want, so I can go ahead and pull up Kadena for you. Shout out to Jules. Thank you for that super job. Thank you for that super job. Super job on that super chat. Let's see. Yeah, shout out. Panda Punch. Yeah, let me know. Let me know if there's anything I can do to get YouTube to give me one of those check marks, bro. Shout out to you, man. All right, let's see. Continuing on here, looking at Kadena. Boom. I mean, hey, we haven't looked at Kadena in quite some time here. Value area low holding as support as we expected to. But now, right, baby, look at this. You get rejected from the POC. You lose the value area low. Bearish rejection. Come back up. Hold it as support. Guys, volume profile. These levels have been here for God knows how long. We don't look at Kadena very often. Not for any particular reason, just because we haven't. Devin C., I miss your face. Shout out to Panda Punch. I got to check out Panda Punch's channel. I wonder what it is. What do you punch pandas on your channel? Let's go. Shout out to you, bro. Say no to animal cruelty. YouTube verification in progress. Shout out to Tony D. Bro, you give me a check mark. Yeah, let's go. Oh, on the check mark, 100K subs, my guy. You got this. Get there. Let's go. Shout out to Panda Punch. We're pushing up there. We just had a 500 chat rate, so that's got to be something, right? Shout out to Panda Punch. Then we'll be in the check mark club. Let's see. Mana. Shout out to Hannah King. Thank you for the super chat. Hannah, you're crazy. Thank you so much. Says, are you ballin'? Wants to see Mana. We'll try to take a look at Mana here. I think we do have a few minutes left. Yeah, we're wrapping up, but we got enough time to take a look at that. Punch a Panda for 100K subs. And this is Candles. Pat me on the back. Pat me on the back again. That felt great. I'm doing a good job, guys. Anyway, just to kind of call out these volume profiles, rejection from the POC, deviation from the range, bearish rejection, flip the value area low to support. Where do you go? Right to the POC, guys, to almost the dollar, right? Right to that POC, rejection. Where do you go once you're rejected from the POC? Right to the value area low. Do you see why we love these so much? It gives you insight into where price is going to go. When you get rejected from the POC, you may come down to your value area low. When you hold the value area low as support, it's likely you come up to the POC. This is invaluable. So now that we're holding support on that value area low, if we're going by the rules or the way that the volume profiles behave, we're holding support right here, expecting price to get a move back up to your POC, potentially flip that POC to support. And if that happens, we will likely come up to that value area high, coming in at about $1.72. So that is kind of the major levels that I would be looking at. Obviously, you do have this local golden pocket coming in at about $1.21, likely to give you a little bit of turbulence. And then your 786 does come in a little closer to that POC at about $1.33. So there's some levels to look at, but again, really all you need to know is the context behind these levels of the value area low, the POC, and that value area high. So as long as we're holding support, which we are, I would expect to come up to the POC. And if we flip that POC to support, I would expect a move up to your value area high. Now, as far as your indicators, green dot is confirmed on the daily, looking very similar to Bitcoin. 4 hour, looking to cool off, looking very similar to Bitcoin. Money flow crossover into the green on the 4 hour. Very, very similar to Bitcoin, right? So on the indicators, looking very similar, but these are the key levels that I would be watching. The key levels being the value area high, POC, and value area low, POC, and value area high. And then you do have those turbulent levels, the local golden pocket at 123 and that 786 at about 133. So there you go. Shout out. Someone just said, I like just answering people who are just like, hey, sup, Frankie? Shout out to Chase Nick. Shout out to you, man. What's up, bro? Oh, no, my P&L is now 66688. Is that a devil sign? Hey, Sethanon, not to be confused with Kryptonon. I don't know, bro. That sounds demonic. I don't know if it is, but it doesn't sound good. Shout out to you, bro. But hey, sounds like you're up, though. Let's go. Shout out to you, man. We'll be there by the bull market. Oh, yeah, 100K by the bull market. I think we can do it, guys. I think we do. We'll have that check mark by the bull market, hopefully. Psychedelic Astronaut said, I bought Kadena at the top. I love it. I mean, hey, we all buy top sometimes, right? We were talking about our first purchases in crypto on Blockchain Basement today, and I found my oldest Coinbase order was from December 2017, which I believe was the top. But I don't think that was my first crypto purchase. I think my first crypto purchase was actually on Binance. But let's see. Yeah, I think December 2017. That was definitely the top. Right? Was it in December? I think it was. Hang on. We got to confirm this, guys. This is very important stuff, guys. This is very important. Let's see. December 2017. So that would make sense. I think the first thing I actually ever bought was XRP. I think it was on Binance. I think I bought that in 2016, apparently. Potentially. That was apparently and potentially put together, apparently. You spinning, yes, guys, we do have to go ahead and move on to the wheel of pain and pleasure. Oh, no. Oh, hang on. The delay. Oh, no. Did it happen? Hang on. No, I don't think you did.
No, I hope not.
Oh, no. Mrs. Candles might have just accidentally stepped into camera.
My heart.
Oh, almost caught her slipping.
I did. Just a little bit in my head.
Oh, Mrs. Candles reveal. Hey, this is a lit.
Just want to pick that up and do the wall.
This is a lit enough. This is a lit enough stream to give a Mrs. Candles reveal. Shout out to the 1,100 people still in here, guys. I appreciate everybody. We will take a look at mana while we're spinning that wheel. We are running out of time here, but yeah, we will take a look at mana while we're spinning the wheel. And actually, to spin the wheel, I can't see what the likes are as of right now because there's too many. It's getting cut off. So let me pull it onto a bigger screen. Let's see. Let us see. 1,264 likes, guys. That is almost the most likes. Hey, guys, if we run this up to 1,500 likes by the end of the stream, I will give away some merch. I'll give away we'll give away we'll do a crazy giveaway if we can hit 1,500 likes by the end of the stream. Not by the end of the wheels, but by the end of the stream. When the stream ends, when I click end stream, if it's at 1,500 likes, I'll give away some good merch. And I don't know, yeah, the accounting department's telling me, hey, you got to stop giving away all of your money. So I might just do this one straight out of pocket. I don't care. If we get to 1,500 likes, I'm doing it. But let's see. So we're spinning the wheel 40 times. Let's go. This is the biggest spin we've ever done. Mods, let me know, should I keep the book on here? Should I put books back on here, or should I wait until tomorrow? Let me know. Let's go. Waiting on my book and the beanie. Thank you, Frank. You are the man. Can we look at XRP? Shout out to Kevin Baker. Yeah, actually, at Tony D. At Tony D, can you make a note about that beanie and book? Because I know we're sending out books, but I don't remember packing a beanie. So we gotta make sure. Kevin, if you put your stuff in with Tyler, then you're good. I just want to make sure we don't miss anything. But as long as you gave your information to Tyler, then we're good. You're in the system. We know what you need. But I just want to make sure we don't miss anything. And shout out to Tyler Durden, guys. Give Tyler Durden some love in the chat. Tyler does a lot for the giveaways. From what I understand, I think he I don't want to take anything away from what any of the other mods are doing. I don't. Maybe they have a hand in the giveaways too, but I think Tyler Durden handles most of the giveaway stuff, which is pretty labor intensive and tedious. So shout out to Tyler Durden, bro. I appreciate you so much for handling all this for us. Okay, shout out to Tony D. Shout out to Allison. Yeah. Shout out to Allison. If you guys are in the Bit Squad and watch the morning stream, you guys will know who Allison is. Allison is Ben's assistant. Allison is absolutely awesome. Speaking of hands, Mrs. Candle's hands, Allison actually has the most famous hands on the internet. Mrs. Candles has the second most famous hands on the internet. And it's just BitBoy obviously has way more subscribers than us, so Allison's hands are much more famous than ours are. But shout out to Allison. And as you guys know, the biggest flex. Don't get me wrong. I want to drive an Aventador one day. A matte black Aventador, or maybe a matte gray Aventador. Low key, but also savagely sexy. The biggest flex that you could possibly have, in my opinion, is a personal assistant. That is give him a giveaway. That is an insane flex, right? Like, I don't feel like doing this paperwork. You do it. And that is rug pull on the giveaway. That is like the biggest flex ever. That is like, you could have a mansion, a Lamborghini, a personal assistant. I don't want to make that appointment. You do it. Sure, that's my job. Thank God. Give him a giveaway. Let's go. But yeah, that is basically, that's like the pinnacle of success to me, is if you have a personal assistant to handle all the stuff you don't want to handle. That's lit. I love Zero Edge Tyler. Shout out to Tyler. Yes, there we go. Jesus is king. Yeah, thanks, Tyler. Yeah, shout out to Tyler Durden. Let's get it, bro. We love you so much. Let's see. Oh yeah, let me do some quick mana. Bada boom. Take a look at the Binance chart. I'm actually this is gonna be so hard. This is gonna be so hard. Okay, here we go. We'll spin a wheel. Let's see. How much does she make as a personal assistant? Independent crypto? I have no idea. I wish I did. I have no idea. But hey, I would assume probably pretty good. if she's Ben's assistant, you know. Frankie, we are flexing with you in Ohio. Let's go. Shout out to Kem Musa. I appreciate you, bro. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. Yo, we do need crypto monster trucks. I can't hate on that. Let's go. Isn't Tony D your personal assistant? Shout out to Darren, does things. No, we're trying to come. Tony is my COO, is what we're calling him. He's my COO, chief of getting stuff done, except worded differently, not on YouTube. If Tony does anything, he gets things done, like all our mods do. I don't know how we lucked out with the best mods ever. Like, our mods just get stuff done. We lucked out. I don't know. But yeah, no, Tony's not my personal assistant. But Tony is my right-hand man. Like, Tony does anything that is needed. He does everything. But no, he's not my assistant. It would be nice if we could get an assistant. If I could have a Tony and an assistant, I might not ever have to do anything. I could just like lay in bed all day and just get everything done. If my personal assistant was anything, it was half as good as Tony is as a COO, we would be all set. Let's see. Really glad they finally decided to let Frank out of his cage. Shout out to Sorry Man. Hey, yeah, I'm out of the cage. We didn't just decorate it. I'm out of it. You guys can't hear the jingling on my feet, can you? I'm just kidding. But yeah, too funny. Shout out to Sorry Man. Dude, that is I feel like when that joke started, that was a OG joke. That was like an OG joke. That was before we had the Hit Factory. That was a long, long time ago. Shout out to David, said great stream, bro. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, Tyler, I see you, bro. I'll do it real quick at the end. No problem. I got you, bro. But shout out to Tony. Let's go. But yeah, that's an old school joke, guys. That was super old school. Yeah, it all started. Ben brought me up on the stream, and this is before I was ever on camera, guys. I was like nervous that he called me up. I didn't even have to do anything. He just said, "Hey, Frank, say hi to everybody." And I went up on stream and I said, "Help me. Help me." And then I ran off, and then I think Ben said, "Get back in your cage," and that was it. That was the joke. Lock Frank back in the cage. Absolutely love it. So you must be an OG. Sorry. What was your name? Sorry. Sorry, bro. Sorry. I'm gonna call you Sorry. You must be an OG. Let's get it. Shout out to the CandleMafia and the Bulls. All right, here we go. I don't even know how many spins we're up to. We're already spinning this all night. Found your channel today. I like it a lot. Shout out to DJ Tommy Boy. Shout out to you, bro. I found you today, and hey, I'm liking you, bro. Let's go. Welcome to the CandleMafia, bro, where I show you how to make money trading crypto, whether the price is going up or down. Contrary to popular belief, you can make money as Bitcoin crashes. So stick around and stuff your pockets full of this stuff. Anyway, who just said, thanks to Frankie and Mrs. Candles, too. Yeah, hey, shout out to Mrs. Candles. Let's go. Let's see. Let's see. Bada boom, bada boom. Just rewatch the stream. Whoever was asking for the price discovery, you can use the fib. Oh, yeah, you could use Fibonacci extensions. Pull a fib level. Pull fib levels and pull a fib on the weekly or daily time frame from the top to the bottom. They hit. Yeah. Shout out to Yasha. Yeah, I should have said that. You can use Fibonacci extensions. Yeah, great sauce. I'm pinning that now. Shout out to Yasha. I'm pinning your. Hopefully you don't sue me for copyright infringement, but I'm pinning your thing so people can see it. All right, here we go. What do we got? All right, maybe we'll do 25 spins. Hey mods. To the mods, I'm going to spin this 25 times, and then just to save time here, because we are running out of time, I'm going to spin it one more time, and then let's break the other spins into tomorrow's wheel spin. And then, obviously, we announce all the giveaways on Fridays, so tune in on Friday, where we will be announcing... Oh, dang it, I accidentally clicked it again. Tune in on Friday where we do announce all the winners. Just a heads up, guys, I am, as you guys know, going to be... an uncle, and my sister is having a baby. Sister Candles is having a baby, and I do have a gender reveal of hers to go to on Friday. So I am going to be traveling a little bit on Friday. I am going to try to do my live stream. It'll just be probably in a hotel room. So I don't know if we'll announce our winners on Friday. We might push it to Monday, depending on how much time I have on Friday. But just a heads up, we are still planning on going live. It'll probably just be in a different setting and maybe a little shorter than normal. But we're still going live, baby. We're still going live. All right, so here we go. We got 26 spins. Let me count these off for the mods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 giveaways. Give them a giveaway. Shout out to the Candle Mafia. And that was 26 spins, mods, and we'll do the rest tomorrow. Shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for everything you do. And real quick, let me go ahead and take a look at Mana. You got a 5-day red dot printing on Mana. Daily, looking very similar to Bitcoin. Green dot confirmed. 4-hour, looking to cool off, looking identical to Bitcoin. Immediate levels to the upside. I'm going to fly through this. Testing the local golden pocket. The next immediate level of resistance to the upside is going to be your 786, coming in at about 78 cents. So that will be your next level to the immediate upside. But other than that, looking very, very similar to Bitcoin. Looking a little bit overheated on the lower time frames. But again, that doesn't mean you can't continue up, but just something to keep an eye on for some potential consolidation in the short term before another potential move to the upside. And then GRT was another one. God bless that little baby that when they grow up, they learn TA. Shout out to randomness. I'm going to be the crazy crypto uncle. I'm going to be Frankie the crazy crypto funkle. So, yeah, he's going to be like degenerately 50x trading low cap altcoins at the age of 4 before he even knows what he's doing. I'm just going to teach him how to click the button on the mouse and just become a degenerate, and I'll let him blow all my money. Let's go. Shout out to little baby candles. But yeah, all right. Taking a look at GRT, quick look at the indicators. Green dot confirmed on your daily, looking very similar to Bitcoin. 10-8 money flow and thick in the green on almost all these time frames. Money flow actually coming out on GRT. Excuse me, we are in a bullish environment, so take that for what it's worth. But on a technical level, we are getting some money flow coming out on the 4-hour here with the VWAP coming down. Looking for a red dot very soon. So again, kind of looking similar to Bitcoin. Other than that 4-hour money flow not coming back up. Yeah, money flow coming out on your 45-minute, 30-minute as well. Red dot printing on your 30-minute. Yeah, I would watch the 8-hour red dot with the 24 and the 30-minute money flow crossover into the red for a big retrace or a decent retrace on GRT. And then some levels to watch to the downside. Local golden pocket coming in at about 17 cents. If you break below that level, I would look for a retest of these previous highs at about 16 or 0.167 cents. So there you go, guys. Quick and dirty on that GRT and that Mana analysis. But we are running out of time. I didn't think I was going to be able to cover it all, but I figured if I can give you a little something, I will. So shout out to the Candle Mafia. I appreciate every single one of you guys from the bottom of my heart. This was a lit stream. We got chat rate up to about 500, which is absolutely bonkers. Can't really see what our likes are at. 1,352 likes. Don't forget to smash that like button on your way out, everybody. Lick it, kiss it, flick it, creepily fondle it. I don't care what you do. Just go ahead and touch that like button, guys. And with all that being said, I appreciate everybody for being in here. I'm going to go hit an inhaler or something because I can't breathe. I'm going to try to get some rest. Hopefully I'm not congested tomorrow, so I'm less annoying to listen to. I'm sure I'm all high-pitched and stuff. Thank you so much for all you do and all the valuable content. Shout out to Devin C. Welcome to all the new Candle Mafia members and everybody who got a membership. Shout out to you guys. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. And with all that being said, I think that's all the time I got for tonight. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same place, same time, 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right after ATB. Shout out to my boy, DZ. That's all I got, Candle Mafia. I love each and every single one of you guys. I'll see you next time. Hasta pasta. Frankie Candles out. Bing bong.
Tyler Ramos.
Hey.
Tyler Ramos.
I'm not being weird. Praying to the candle gods, baby. Stanky leg. I'm doing this stanky leg, Mrs. Candles. Oh. Whoa. If I didn't hear myself, oh my God. If I didn't hear myself echoing, I would have never knew I was live. I was about to stand up and hit the stanky leg. I just did a little sitting stanky leg to the music. Good thing I didn't stand up. That could have got really awkward, guys. Thank God Mrs. Candles walked in. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like lighting a candle, vibing, and she's just like, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh God, I'm live. I heard myself echo. Well, anyway, CandleMafia, I love each and every single one of you guys. Thank God you didn't catch me doing that stanky leg too intensely. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same place, same time. 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I love each and every single one of you. Hasta pasta. Frankie Candles out. Bing bong.
Tyler Ramos.